Fook off, Fook on Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fook on a Friday. Fook off, Fook on Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fook on a Friday. Fook off, Fook on Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fook on a Friday. Fook off, Fook on Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fook on a Friday. MMA on a Friday. Movies on a Friday. Rap on a Friday. Fook off, Fook on Friday.
I can rub my nipples to the sexy little beat. Me reading the news, it makes your chode wanna skeet. Watching MMA makes my knees so weak. Points to JBH, mission complete.
Fook off, Fook on Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fook on a Friday. Fook off, Fook on Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fook on a Friday. Stop, the points came right. Now it's time to spin the Fookin' wheel. Fook off, Fook on Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fook on a Friday. Fook off, Fook on Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, Fook on a Friday.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Welcome to Fook Off Friday. How's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully you're wonderful, wonderful. We are back fooking off for episode number 320, and there are two magnificent cards going down tomorrow very early as we have PFL's Super Fights and we have UFC Vegas 99. Make sure you insert the likes in the upright position, and let's get ready to fook off. We're going to discuss both cards, PFL and the UFC. So it's going to be a glorious ride. It's going to be wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
How's everyone in the chat? Hopefully you're well. Hopefully everyone is good. We're going to be playing the points game as we talk about both events. We have MMA-Holes.tv. That's our website where you can make your predictions for tomorrow's Vegas 99 card, and we'll all be competing against each other tomorrow. Shout out to the Mets. The Mets won. Let's go, champs!
Wonderful, wonderful.
You should have killed us when you had the chance. The series is 3-2 going back to LA. So very excited about that. And it's going to be a great series if we can tie it up on Sunday. Okay, so let's get to this. I'm very excited because Cris Cyborg is returning. She's my favorite female fighter of all time. I don't care what anyone says. Cyborg's the greatest. And Francis Ngannou returns. Francis Ngannou, who, go Tribe. What the hell? What year are you watching base? Tribe? Francis Ngannou's fighting. Oh, you mean, is that the Cleveland? Is that, what are they called? The Cleveland Tribes? What were they, who's the tribe? Don't know him. Francis Ngannou's fighting this big Brazilian Renan Ferreira. That's going down tomorrow, and we're going to be discussing like which event are you going to be more interested in. We're also going to be playing some bets at mybookie.ag. I was speaking about this on our Gummy Gang stream. MyBookie actually has a risk-free bet every Thursday. So when the bet drops next week, I think it's on Wednesday, they drop their risk-free bet. It doesn't matter what sport it is. It says it's a risk-free bet. If you bet on it, they match it. That's it. And if you lose, well, they'll just give you your money back. And I was like, are you sure this is true? He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm not supposed to be saying this, but yeah. So anyway, there's a risk-free bet at mybookie.ag. And make sure when you do it, Use code MMAHOLES. Very important. Use the code to get the 10% match. Also, we get credit for it. If you don't want to use the code for whatever reason, I don't know why you wouldn't want to use it because it's only one-time rollover. But if you don't want to use the code, just mention in the comments that the MMA-Holes sent you, and we will get credit for them, and they will stay with us. But my bookie will be talking about that. I'm curious. Let's see. It's Friday. Let me just take a look if there's... I don't think it's going to be here now because they said on Wednesday they have it. Let's see. I'm curious. We're also playing the points game. If you want to get into the points game, it's $5 to enter the game. Every donation that comes in, say, points to a specific player. The person with the most points will win and spin this FoF Off Friday wheel. This glorious FoF Off Friday wheel will be spun by the winner of the points game. Also, if you have 20 points next to your name, you could actually be a co-host on the greatest show in the world, the MMA-Holes. And Jesse will be aboard in a little bit, and I'll be battling through my hiatal hernia that I'm dealing with. Anyone in the chat have that? Tell me how I can deal with this, because it's annoying. All right. Let's see. Bet boost. All right. So, yeah, it's probably going to be on Wednesday. All right. I'll keep an eye out. When I find out, I'm definitely going to know that. I'll let the community know so you guys can get that free money. Who doesn't love free money? Okay.
Super chat.
Luke. Thank you, Luke.
Good weekend to be an MMA fan. Cool face.
Oh, yeah. The two events. Let me know in the chat. You know what? Here, I'm going to put a poll in the chat. Let's do that really quick over here. And thank you, Luke. Thank you for the $2 donation kicking off the FoF Offness. Make sure you say points. Very, very important. All right, here we go. Poll. Start poll. Here we go. Create poll. Ask a question. By the way, Blind Beauty is the champion from last week. Last week, I was looking at our points game thing. I mean, we had a full game last time we played the points game, and Blind Beauty was the queen of FoF Off Friday, so she's defending her belt tonight. Okay, let's see. Ask a question. Which events are you more excited about? Ote. Here we go. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put PFL Super Fights. Okay. Which is such a ridiculous name. Clash of the Titans. Or UFC Vegas 99. Now, if you were to ask me, I am saying PFL. That's where my vote is. But I really like the main event of the UFC card a lot. And the actual entire card is actually decent. So I'm curious to see where this one plays out. Because Don Davis, the gentleman that is in charge of the PFL, he's just saying the dumbest things. And I wish he would just keep his mouth shut. Because every time he opens his mouth, I'm like, oh, man, dude. Like, why? He brings into the UFC into it, and it's like, you don't need to do that. You got a pretty big event tomorrow. So let's look at this here. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, here, I could play this. I haven't had coffee in like 4 days now. I'm running on 0 caffeine. By the way, Ronda Rousey voted. In case you guys were wondering, who do you think? Let me know in the chat. Who do you think Ronda Rousey voted for? I made a joke saying chances are I'm voting against who Ronda Rousey's voting for. But there's Ronda, looking gorgeous. Okay, let's see. Here's a twerking Aylin Perez. We're going to have this gentleman on, Clayton Carpenter, undefeated flyweight, coming off a massive victory, opening up last card. He's coming on Monday. We're going to do a pre-recorded interview. I have a community post out there. If you guys have any questions for Clayton, put it in the community post section, and I will showcase your question during the interview, as long as it's pertaining to him. I mean, you can ask whatever. Just make it, something I can ask him. Some people are putting things there. They're not even a question, so I don't know. Mike Perry got arrested. I wanted to do a video on that, but it's, what's it called? it's TMZ, so I can't show it without them nailing us. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, so Don Davis put out a post a couple of days ago, and check this thing out. It says, PFL Super Fight Week, Francis Ngannou makes his highly anticipated return with PFL MMA. So what will Dana White announce to try to steal spotlight from the biggest fight of 2024? With a little emoji and the tongue coming out, like he's really sticking it to Dana White, and he has like the picture of the card and a picture of Dana White smiling. I think this is a complete misfire by Mr. Davis. I think he's acting like a doofus, and him talking about this stuff and Dana White is just ridiculous. You got yourself a really solid card. Take a look at this thing. You have kicking it off with AJ McKee. AJ McKee is a freaking stud from Bellator. He's fighting Paul Hughes. You got the KHAMZAT versus Mosin. Oh, who cares? But then you have Eblen running it back with Edwards. It doesn't quite make sense. Didn't Edwards beat up Johnny Eblen? But Eblen is a favorite in this fight, in the rematch, and that's kind of interesting. You got Cyborg versus Pacheco, which is a fascinating fight because Cris Cyborg's pushing 40, and Pacheco is the girl that beat Kayla Harrison and kind of made her look pretty bad in the PFL. So Pacheco is like the boogie woman of the PFL, and she's fighting Cris Cyborg. And then you have Ngannou versus Ferreira, which is a fight that I honestly did not think Ngannou was going to come back for. But why is he coming back for this fight? Well, you could say he's obligated to. It's in his contract. Or he just got knocked the F out against Anthony Joshua. Embarrassed in the boxing world. So he comes back to the PFL where he belongs, MMA, and now he's fighting this giant, scary Brazilian dude who, I got to be honest with you, like, I am not sold on Francis. So, like, I'm most likely going to pick him, and it's because he lost his son, he got the tattoo on his bicep, but I got to be honest with you, I'm not confident. I'm not at all. This dude, Ferreira, is like, he's a scary son of a bitch. Yeah, check these guys out. Now, usually the visuals don't really mean much here when it comes to MMA, but when you got heavyweight fighters and you got a man that's this massive that just completely destroyed Ryan Bader. Granted, Ryan Bader shouldn't have fought him, but I mean, look at this. Look at this. Feisty. Francis is in phenomenal shape. Ferreira looks like he's not scared at all. I mean, this is a clash right here. Francis looks like he is ready. And then Ferreira flexing. The dude's arm is almost the size of Francis's head. It's pretty nuts, man. Looking at the poll, 55% saying that they would rather, they're more excited about the PFL Super Fights in the live chat. So, listen, PFL has a chance to really make a name for themselves tomorrow. They're all going up against the Fight Night, which has a pretty good, solid main event. But this is a pay-per-view. It's on ESPN Plus, and if you want to watch it, we have a link in the description. Click on that. This is a chance for PFL to hit it out of the park. They've fumbled over and over and over again, and this is the chance here. This card is very, very interesting. Very, very interesting, this at least the main card. So I hope PFL does well. Like, I hope tomorrow it actually shines. I don't know anyone that's going to be buying this thing. And if you are, let me know in the chat if you are going to buy the PFL event, which I don't even know the price for it, but it is in our description, so check it out for yourself. Am I going to be buying it? Nah. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. No, I'm not going to buy it. But if you're going to buy it, I'm not going to shame you for it. So let me know in the chat. Are you going to be buying this PFL event? I'm just going to be completely honest with you. No, I'm not. I'm not going to buy it. I'm not saying, well, how am I going to watch it? Maybe someone else is going to buy it and let me share. But yeah, I don't know. Even though it's very entertaining and, I would love to say go out and buy this thing. I don't want to buy it, So, yeah. All right, so J. Michael says, I'll watch it. Yes. Okay, that wasn't the question. The question is, are you going to pay for the pay-per-view out of curiosity? And I'm not gonna shit on you for it. All I ask is just use our link in the description. Use my secret link. It's not a secret link. It's in our description. It's wide open. Okay. Why do all pharmacy clerks have dyed hair, gouged earrings, and look super gross and poor? I I did notice that the big earrings are coming back, like the big, the holes in the ear, those giant gauges and stuff like that. And I noticed like the septum piercing is very popular again. Francis was diddied by Dwayne Diddy Royd Rock Diddying. So, Alan, what are you saying? I'm not paying for it. When top MMA fighters cross over to boxing, they neglect what brought him the big money fighting in boxing, MMA. I will not be buying. I will watch for free. It's not technically illegal. It's not. Distributing it is illegal. But just watching it, totally legal. You're just watching it. You're not doing anything wrong. Just watching it.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Just watching, yeah. Optimistically cynical.
Do you think during Francis' deepest moment of sorrow when he was yelling out his son's name, someone somewhere was shooting a clutch three-pointer?
Oh, because the son's name is Kobe.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Gotcha. Oof. Ooh. Is that what you're saying? Because his name is Kobe? Oh, my God. Oh, my God, dude. Oh, my God. Optimistically cynical does not have kids, I don't think. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have kids. Here's Francis. Thank you for the donation, Optimistically cynical.
256.8.
256.8.
Let's go green.
One of the reasons why I am picking Francis is the kid situation. I do feel, of course, Extreme Couture. I think they're going to have the right game plan for Ferreira. And I think this situation, he's doing this for his son. He got the tattoo on the inside of his bicep. Kobe is the name.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Here's Ferreira.
261.5.
Just because he ran over Ryan Bader doesn't, listen, very scary, but Ryan Bader and Francis totally different peeps.
261.5.
3, 2, 1.
Big dude, though, huh? Is a woodpecker in there? I think I see Sean Hart says might be a grinder of a fight. I think Francis shoots. I think Francis shoots for a takedown. I think Francis works him up against the fence. I think it's going to be a car crash in the beginning, and if Francis can't put him down or Ferreira can't put him down, I think Francis shoots. I don't know. I think he's going to pull like what he did with Cyril Gane or some shit like that. Because when you got a guy like this big, to stand and trade with him may not be the smartest thing to do. You're playing the mixed martial arts game. He is proven with very limited experience on the ground that he can take down a big striker and maul him. So, I mean, I think Francis does shoot. I think we're going to see that. And I want to know in the chat, who do you think is going to win this fight between Ferreira and Ngannou? Who do you guys picking? I want to keep this poll in the chat, but it's so close. And next I want to put in who wins. But right now, PFL Super Fights is 52%, UFC Vegas 99, 48%. So that's really, really close, man. It goes to show you, I understand PFL is a pay-per-view and the UFC event is a fight night, but the fact that more people in our chat, which heavily lean towards the UFC, is wanting to see PFL over UFC, this is saying something. This event is pretty big. I think this is bigger than the champion versus champion stuff. When PFL had that whole champion versus Bellator champion event, that was just, it was interesting, but it wasn't like this. The difference, though, is like tomorrow we got a fight night, and it's kind of overlapping with this PFL event, so we'll see what kind of juice we have tomorrow. Thank you, Brooks. Being a member for 49 months, a triple champion. Let's go, Brooks. Shout out to the triple champ. Shout out. Let's look at the rest of this PFL card, because the main card is good. Actually, let's see how much it is. Let's see. Right? Now, this is how I don't... Actually, you know what? Let me show you how to look for it. Let me show you. Okay, you're watching this stream over here. Let me show you how to find it. No, we got a commercial. Look at that. Nope. I think my ad blocker nuked it. Let me show you how to find it. My ad blocker nuked it. Okay, so if you go down into our description, some people don't know how to find the description. Here it is. Here's the description, everything you need. You got our donations. Look at all these beautiful donations over here. You have the W link, and here we go, the promo link for ESPN Plus. See, you click on it like that. Like that. You just click on that link. Boom, we get credit. It's that simple. All righty. Let's see. You can get the bundle, get all sorts of things. What's on the schedule? Wow, they don't have it front and center. What the hell? That's weird. You would think it would be like it's a pay-per-view. You think it would be like front and center on this thing. It's not even like the Stream Live Sports, and it has like the UFC. It doesn't even have PFL here. Oh my goodness. That's a problem. Let's click on UFC and see if the PFL event pops up. That's so weird. What the fuck? So much for them making it easy for you to buy the pay-per-view. Get the bundle. What if you just want the pay-per-view? ESPN Plus. How much of a pain in the ass? This does not make you want to get anything. You can get the bundle. So if you get the bundle and you get ESPN Plus, that's crazy. It doesn't even have the logo for... Oh, here's PFL. You can't click on it. That's like ridiculous. Wow, man. That's crazy. If you go to the PFL's website, let's see. I'm sure they have it right off the bat. PFL. Battle of the Giants. ESPN Plus. How to watch. Like, they should have just a link, like, right off the bat. It's a holy pain in the ass. Yeah, watch on ESPN Plus. You got to jump through 17 hoops to buy the pay-per-view. Okay, let's see. PFL, ESPN Plus, get it now. You just got to click 40 other things. Like, look at this. You can't just buy it. You got to buy the subscription. Dude, that's crazy, man. Is this not ridiculous? Like, you have to go through all these steps just to get the fucking pay-per-view. PFL and Disney Bundle, PFL. No, what if you just want to watch the fucking pay-per-view? Dude, that's crazy, man. PFL easily clears UFC Vegas. So Vietnamese style says, I mean, it should. I mean, if you think about the card, we're going to look at the UFC card in a second. I'm just baffled by the fact that you can't just fucking buy the pay-per-view. All right, let's see if we go to DAZN. Let's see if that works. That's crazy. ESPN Plus is the worst. And we have a link with them. All right, $49.99.
Wonderful, wonderful.
$50. Is it worth $50? Nicole, thank you for being a member for 49 months. Is no longer missing. Oh my God, she's here. Nicole, we were getting worried. Good to see you, Nicole. Thank you very much. Oh my God. Woo!
You hear that jam?
Put me in the points game.
You got it. Aaron. Let's go. Who's Aaron in the chat? Aaron, if you could pop up in the chat, who are you? I've never seen that name. We might have a new peep winning the points game. Let's go. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. That's how you get in. Just like that. Just like that. All right. So Aaron is in. Aaron. Thank you. Oops. Try that again. Aaron is in the game. Thank you so much. Good luck, Aaron. There you are, Aaron. Okay, Aaron, how long have you been with the community? Thank you so much for the $5 donation. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. $49 is cheaper than the UFC. Yes. Do you think that's still worth it, though? What do you think? I mean, even though it's good and I'm very interested, it doesn't have, the UFC buzz, right? I think it's definitely more exciting, to me at least, than UFC Vegas 99, but we'll look at the card. With that being said, I don't know, man, if this is worth $50. Eblen versus Edwards was a fight that already happened, and Edwards won. Kadamagakov versus Maasen. I got to be honest with you, I don't even know who either of those guys. I don't even know who these guys are. But the name ends with a V, so he's got to be good, right? We know AJ McKee and Paul Hughes. Okay, so those two are known guys opening the card. Rufian Stotts is actually on the prelims. Do know him. But those are free, right? So we don't have to worry about that. Paying for that. Breno versus Stotts. Okay. Hughes versus McKee opens up the card. This, like I said, the next fight I have no idea. We know Eblen and Edwards. Chris Cyborg is a G versus Pacheco. Pacheco's a beast. And Ngannou versus Ferreira. Nah. I mean, I got to be honest with you. I don't... Maybe $20? $20 max. $20 I pay. No, I probably wouldn't. As much as I want to see it. No, it's not like... No. I got to be honest with you, and I love Cyborg, man. I do. And I want to see what Francis does. Francis just got knocked the fuck out. So I got to be honest with you. I think $20 is fair. Would I pay for it? No, I wouldn't. I'm just going to be honest. Like Omar says he would consider it, but probably wouldn't pay for it, right? Like I would think about it. $20 is fair. $14.99. Yeah, now we're talking. Maybe, yeah, $15. Okay. $50, no. No. 20 cents? What's a fair price? Let me know in the chat. What do you think? What's a fair price? Yeah, I don't... Yeah, it's weird because it says Super Fights, and I am excited. I am excited about this. This might be the most I've been excited about a PFL card, but what's weird is the most excited I've been about a PFL card, what is it going to take to get me to buy it? And for some, this is not going to do it for me, right? And this is the best they can throw at you for you to pay for. So what does that say? PFL. A couple of former UFC fighters, big UFC fighters, with Ngannou and Cyborg. UFC made a weight class for Cyborg, for God's sakes. And Ngannou was the guy at heavyweight. So you would think, but they're both pushing 40. And it's funny. A lot of people say that Ngannou needs to win this fight for the PFL. Like a success for the PFL would be Ngannou needs to win this. I say no. I think Ferreira needs to win this fight. If Ferreira wins, then the PFL could say, look, our guys are better than your guys. You know what I'm saying? Pacheco beats Cyborg. It's like, look, your former star, our girl's better than your girl. We have the baddest female on the planet on our roster. And, oh, yeah, she beat Kayla Harrison, who's about to be your baddest female on the planet. So the PFL needs Ferreira and Pacheco to win. Use Cyborg and Ngannou's name and have those two win those fights. And then everything has gone well for the PFL. So that's what I think. They put so much money into Francis and they're not going to get a return investment. No, but here's the problem. They have stupid money, right? So I don't think they were looking for the return investment. I think what they were looking for is the exposure. Francis, and kind of like that flex to say we have the baddest man on the planet, on our roster. I think that's what it was about. I honestly think that's what it was. You're not paying your guys. We will pay the best guys in the world type bullshit. I think they have a long-term plan with the Saudi money and all that shit invested with the PFL. I feel like it's a bigger thing. They knew they weren't going to get a return investment. Like Dana White running around saying that didn't make any sense, them paying all that money for Francis. It wasn't about him just fighting. It was the exposure. That's what they were looking for. And the flex over the UFC. Now, is it going to work in the long run? Probably not. I think this thing will be interesting tomorrow. We'll be doing a reaction to it. And I'm going to pick Ngannou, but I'm picking from the heart. I just think, you know, him with his son passing, I think that's going to be something that will catapult him to victory. And I don't know. Ferreira looks scary against Bader, but that was Ryan Bader, very undersized. You know, Francis is smaller, but still a legit heavyweight. So I'm definitely interested to see, you know, how Francis plays out with this. But I think Francis is going to win. And I think Francis is going to finish him, to be honest. What do you guys think in the chat? Who are you picking in the main events? The fight between Ferreira and Ngannou. Who do you got winning this puppy? They wanted him in Saudi Arabia, and he got knocked out. Yeah, he did. The fight with Deontay Wilder still on the table, so I think after this he will fight Deontay. And it's still interesting. You got two of technically the heaviest hitting guys, you know, Deontay is not what he used to be, but Deontay was never anything in the first place. He was just power, and now he's older, you know. So I would still be interested. You know, Francis versus Deontay Wilder, that was the fight I think they should have made from the beginning. Him fighting Tyson Fury actually worked out pretty well with Ngannou. But I think the Wilder fight, they kind of dropped the ball. Ngannou-Wilder would have been great. And if they could have done Ngannou-Wilder, and they said they were flirting with the fact of them fighting in MMA as well, like boxing and MMA. I wish they would have done that. Maybe they will. Maybe they will. Nicole! Woo!
You hear that jam?
Thank you, Nicole.
Points BB. Best news ever. Chemo is helping my mom.
Wow.
Her cancer cells are shrinking.
That's actually great news. Shout out to your mom. That is awesome. Nicole, thank you very much. And how about BB over here getting some points and being in first place all by herself? There we go. Blonde Beauty. Last week's champ. Oh, you know what? Blind Beauty, I just realized you never slipped in the DMs about your prize. You got to slide into the DMs, Blind Beauty, and let me know what you want. Shit. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go back into the archive here. Blind Beauty. Yes. Hey, BB. Yeah, I sent the link and stuff like that. So Blind Beauty, let us know. For God's sakes, what are we doing here? We slacking. Why are we slacking? Why are we slacking, BB? All right, so I'm gonna. Wow, I kind of wanted to keep this in the chat, man. 51%. Damn. I might have to keep this in the chat. Now 51% in favor of UFC Vegas 99. So we're flip-flopping back and forth between the two. How is that dog attack, fella? I messaged his wife, and you know he's still recovering, but he's alive, which is good. Francis I've forgotten loses. I don't know why. I just don't feel like he's into fighting anymore. Guys already got the cash. That is true. That is true. He already got the big paydays, right? So what's going to motivate him again? And that motivation to me is his son. This is not about money. He's already set, right? I think he is embarrassed after the Anthony Joshua fight, and now he's like on a 2-fight skid, and he's doing this for his kid. He tattooed it on the inside of his arm. Let me see if I can find it here. So I think that's what it is. Now, if Francis loses this thing, I think age has caught up to him, and his chin is gone. You know, like he got popped a couple of times. I mean, the way he got knocked out in that last fight. Here we go. Let's see. Kobe. Yeah, so there it is on the inside. I was thinking about this. So, I mean, that's pretty cool that he got that. You know, he has this on the inside of his arm, his son that passed away, and it's a very tragic story. I have Kill Mayo on the same spot on my arm, and then the MMA logo, MMA-Holes logo. So I got this goofiness on my arm, and he's got like something like really nice, you know, a tribute to his son. So every time he flexes, he's got his son's name, which is, I mean, it's a terrible story. Really is a terrible story. So I think, you know, bringing that into the cage, that storyline being there, I think that's going to get his hand raised. Now, if he loses this fight, I would not be surprised if Francis says, we're done. We're hanging it up, man. Yeah, I would not be surprised. I would not. Because like Manny said, he does. He has all the money in the world. Like, what else does he have to prove? You know? He don't have anything else to prove, Mr. Ngannou. But there's his tattoo. And what does it say? I didn't have a chance to fight for my son. This is it. I mean, that sounds pretty legit to me. Whoa! Whoa! Kainoto dropping the $10 breast.
Hey, I can see your underwear. Put your boobies in the air. Fapping like I just don't care. Can I lick your pubic hair? Snap a picture, time to share. Took my meat vision impaired. Filthy mind, I need a prayer. Pervert cameraman, beware. Pervert cameraman.
Yeah! Come on, press in the chat.
$10 tip. Pervert cameraman. Yanni Celeste. Pervert cameraman.
Show them breasts.
Movies.
Let's go, Kainoto.
What rhymes with points? Oh, joints. Points joints, just in case Jesse thinks I violated the rules by not saying points joints. So points to joints.
Let's go. Thank you, Kainoto, with the pervert cameraman. Holy smokerooskies. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. Let's go. So that's 10. So 5 to get in, 5 points next to the name. Let's go, Kainoto. Putting 2 joints tied with Blind Beauty. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. All right. How about, catch me outside, how about that? All right. Thank you, Mr. Noto, for your contribution to the program. Appreciate it. If I seem a little off, no caffeine, and I got a tremendous pain right over here that I got to go in for a procedure for. It's fantastic. So excuse me if I have brain fart moments or if I seem a little out of it tonight. That is the reasoning for that. And Jessie will be joining us as well. She's putting the little kitties to bed. So we'll have Jessie aboard.
Super chat.
Marsh Marley.
I think Renan is too fast. Sad stories don't make you win.
Sad stories don't make you win. Something to fight for makes you win. Something to fight for. Now, can Francis lose? Of course. I mean, this is heavyweight, you know? But just saying it's a sad story, that's why he's going to win, that's not what we're saying. You know what I'm saying? It's, oh my, something to fight for, you know? Ay, ay, ay. All right. Thank you, Marsh Marley. Well said. D-Rest farting on Jesse. Come on. Come on, D-Rest. The farting has begun. Let's go.
2 joints board points.
All righty then. All righty then. Okay, here we go. 2 joints officially could be a co-host of the stream, pulling himself into first place. Thank you so much, D-Rest, for the $20 donation. That's how it works, guys. That's how it works. That's how the points game works out. Thank you so much, 2 joints. I mean, D-Rest. By the way, D-Rest was saying that he went to dinner with Tropic Tom. D-Rest, why don't you give points to yourself? Why not come on and tell us about this dinner that you had with Tropic Tom or something? He went on a date with Tropic Tom. We got to find out what happened here. No, it's good to see 2 MMA-Holes getting together. And you would think a date with D-Rest would end and your soul leaving your body. But no, they're both alive. They're both alive. So we got to find out more about that. Here's the UFC Vegas 99 card. And just to take a quick glimpse at it. Wait, that's not it. That's not it, guys. That's last week's card. Here we go. Hernandez versus Pereira. To take a quick glimpse at this thing, just to see if it's comparable to the PFL card. Now, the PFL card starts at it's like 1 Eastern time, right? So that would be what? 10 my time, 11, 12, 1. Yeah, 10. Oh, my God. 10 a.m. I got to be live tomorrow. My goodness. Yeah, maybe a little later because of the prelims. So 10 my time. And then the UFC card starts at, let's see, 4 p.m. Eastern time. So this is at 1 our time, right? Yeah. So it looks like the way this is going to play out is the PFL main card is going to roll into the UFC preliminaries. All right. And to check out the preliminaries, which kind of sucks, and I think the UFC might have played this game on purpose, but check out the opening fight of the prelims. It's that Despain guy. Now, remember, this guy was supposed to be the monster that the UFC brought in, but he kind of got exposed in his last fight. And he's fighting Austin Lane, which should, in theory, be a complete layup for Rebellis. But they're opening up the card with a big heavyweight prospect. And I got to say, when I first saw this guy fight, I was like, oh, my God, this is the next Francis Ngannou. Ironically, they're opening up the card with him when PFL is going on at the same time. I feel like they're doing this shit on purpose. So they're aware. They're aware that PFL is going on. And like, well, let's just throw something out there. Let's put this scary Cuban guy, on around the same time. So the PFL will be going on. That will be how it kicks off. Now, you do have this lady fight, which we can, all right, forget it. And, oh, my God, Jessica Penne. Oh, my God, Jocelyn Edwards. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, my God, Brad Katana. All right, perfect. So once we get past the opening fight of UFC Vegas 99, which I do want to see, everything else can fucking suck a dick. Like, I mean, everything else could suck a big fat dick. Until we get to even, all right, Nicolau versus Almabayev, that's going to be a little bit of a better fight, but it's not even big name value there. So the whole entire preliminaries, you can kind of say, all right, forget it. You got Pineda versus Elkins opening up the main card. That's going to be good. Hadley versus Smotherman. Hadley's interesting. Coming off his last win. Wow, he's a massive favorite there. Sumer Daroji, the one-name guy from China, versus Charles Johnson, who's been on fire lately. Rob Font versus Kyla Phillips. And then we have Michel Pereira versus Hernandez. This will work out. Yeah. So as long as the PFL doesn't drag it too long, they're going to drag it. They're just going to keep on saying, okay, we need more fluff. Let's keep him waiting. The PFL is going to drag this thing out, but I think this is going to play out nicely. And then by the time Francis hopefully knocks out that big, scary Brazilian fella, we will be rolling into the meaty part of the UFC card. So it should be a good transition. Now, with that being said, I'm more excited about the PFL card for sure. I do like the main event a lot. I think Fluffy is a dark horse where this guy could make a serious run. He's got to get past Pereira. And Pereira getting that plus money, damn. People might be jumping on that, but I understand why Fluffy is the favorite in Anthony Hernandez. This guy don't look the part, but man, is he a fun guy to watch fight. This dude is legit. So I'm looking forward to the main event very much, but overall, main card versus main card, yeah, PFL wins that for sure. Thank you, Pale Monkey, for being a champion of the chat for 53 months, says Carnage.
Wonderful.
Thank you very much to the Monkey Man, Pale Monkey. We got Mike coming in, being wonderful.
Yesterday my mom and dad got in a very bad car wreck. My mom life-flighted to nearest hospital. Yo man was in an ambulance, lucky to be alive. Yeah, Ann was filling us. So this is Mike H. Ann was filling us in on this, and I got to say this. Thank God. Whatever they did in that car, they did it correctly because they made it. And I'm so happy for you guys that they made it. I'm very sorry that they had to go through what they went through. And apparently the woman that hit them passed away, which is horrific. So, yeah, prayers to the Hill family over there. Good people. And very sorry you had to go through that, man. It's like a car accident is – Jesse's still dealing with the PTSD from her car accident. So, yeah, it's a very, very tough pill to swallow. But thank you, Mike H., and I hope everything gets better soon for you guys. It's always something. That's the thing. Just enjoy every single day. Very, very important. You wake up, take the bull by the horns, and just enjoy everything around you, all the gifts in your life, because it's just within a flash, it all could be gone. So shout out to the Hill family over there. Now let's add our first
co-host of the stream to the program here. Let's get this thing set up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, back on the show is a man named Two Joints.
The realm of green where the herbs does swing. There's a MMA hole named Two Joints. Plays the night away. Two joints. Two joints. Two joints.
Two Joints.
Two joints. Puffing clouds in the air. Spreading love and good vibes everywhere. Through the haze, we unite as one. Here come two joints inside some Asian buns. Two joints.
Oh,
Two
yeah.
joints.
Hey, Two Joints, how's it going?
Chris, it's good to see you again, brother. How are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. Two Joints. I'm not. I'm in a lot of pain today. Two Joints. It's not good. It's not good. How you feeling?
Actually 100%, man. Just a quick word to Uncle Mike and Annie. I hope everything's okay on their end. And you're right, man. Life's a short little ride, so let's have a little fun along the way. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely. Yeah, man. You got to have a good time. And, when you hear, this crazy stuff that happens, you just, it should be like a reset and a reality check, right? Like, don't sweat the small stuff, very, very important. But yeah, I'm glad that, they got through that because, man, that sounded like a pretty terrible accident. Have you ever been in a car accident?
I've actually just been in two, but just like little fender benders, nothing major where they got to pull people out or anything like that. But like I said, let's just try and have a fun, positive night tonight. I mean, not everybody has things going good for them, so let's put on a good show, Chris.
That's right. And what's up, PC Strickland? You know what's so funny? It's funny that you stopped in the chat because right before I went live, let's give a shout out to PC Strickland. This actually popped up over here. I was like, holy shit, he's fighting tomorrow? What's going on here? Check this out. Here's PC Strickland. This is the person that has done all the damage control for Sean Strickland. I mean, Sean Strickland would not be where he is right now if it wasn't for this account. And PC Strickland is on the scales. He's fighting. Is this MMA, I guess, right?
45.8.
Let's go, Sean.
I'll blame that on Miguel coming in late. How's that?
Wait, your name is Sean, too? Look at this. His name is Sean as well?
Face each other, guys. Move in a little closer.
He even has the Sean Strickland at the face. He even did the Sean Strickland stance. Look at him.
Yes, we are good to get. We are good. Face in front.
There he is. He's ready for war. So let's go. How do we see this? Oh, shit. Millions.co? What the fuck? We just linked up with Millions again. PC Strickland, I guess he's... Wait, what's going on with Millions? You linked up with Millions? I literally just was speaking to them today.
I didn't know this kid was a fighter, so I mean, all the best of luck to him, Moss. He's the friend of the show, so...
Yeah, man, look at that. I didn't know either. I had no idea. But there he is. He's going to war. So it says, tune in tomorrow, use code SAVE5 to save on your pay-per-view purchase. And it says Millions. Here, let's click on it. Let's see. What the fuck? You can watch this through Millions? Holy crap. Shit. I literally just linked up with Millions again. They were doing our shorts. That's cool, man. So, hey, this is cheaper than the PFL pay-per-view. So go check it out. USKA. Don't stream this. But these guys are going down. So who are these guys in the main event? Parkview Inn. Where is this? Where's this at? Oh, in Pennsylvania. Wow. Who's in Pennsylvania? Oh, man. Anyone over K1 tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Oh, shit. So this is going to go on after the events that happen tomorrow. The PFL and UFC. So once that's all done, you can go check out this. If you're in Pennsylvania, go to the event or buy the pay-per-view. Hell yeah.
That's pretty cool, Moss.
Yeah.
If PC's in the chat right now, does he know which fight he is or which number he is on the fight card? Like at the start or at the end? Or
USKA 112. Here, let's look on Tapology. They're usually great with this stuff. Let's see. I'm sure he's the main event. Right? I mean, there's a goddamn celebrity there.
Well, he's an MMA-hole. It should be the main event.
Let's see. I don't know if Tapology's got it. Let's see. They're usually pretty good with this stuff. That's cool. They're showing it on Millions. Damn. No, it's not here.
Moss, are we back in the good books of millions? Is this what you're saying?
Yeah. We're doing a little collaboration with them. Yeah, they're really cool. I tell you what, if you're a content creator, hit me up. Because Millions is doing this thing where you can upload your content on their platform. They're not paying us in any way. It's just they said, hey, you upload some content on here, we'll make some shorts for you for free. And I was like, really?
Oh, wow.
No charge? He's like, yeah, no. And I uploaded one today with Christine Ferreira, the BKFC champ, and I had to pull it down because it was a very controversial one. So I had to pull that down. I put another one up, but yeah, Millions put it together.
Okay. Yeah, Moss, don't be throwing out stuff that'll get you blocked or timed out by any of these platforms. I mean,
yeah. Well, I mean, I had to do. Yeah, it wasn't Christine didn't want me to pull it. It was a matchmaker said to pull it. It was some trash talk, but yeah. You gotta, especially if you want to have interviews, you got to make sure you don't want to completely piss them off, so they don't come back. But Christine's awesome.
No doubt.
So PC Strickland says he'll be fighting.
Chris, you've had a lot of emotions this week with the baseball playoffs and stuff. Like, I mean, it's really hard to believe. It's either lopsided, like for one team, and that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the Mets won again today, and on Sunday they can tie up the series. Yeah, it's been nuts. It's been crazy. It's like football scores, and that might be another reason why my hiatal hernia is through the roof. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just stressed about the Mets. I have no idea, but
okay,
they're going hand in hand, and it's fun. Yeah, it's fun. Today was a lot of fun to watch. But yeah, so PC Strickland says he's going on at 7:30, so he'll be fighting very early on that card. So make sure if you buy this pay-per-view, which I know you will, at Millions, go check him out. I hope you get your hand raised and kick some ass in Pennsylvania. Man, if I was closer, I would want to go because all the events are over. Anyone in the Pennsylvania in the chat? You got to go into one of these events. These are regional events. They're so much fun. Teachers, have you ever been to a regional one in Canada?
Absolutely not, Moss.
No, huh?
Never been to any fights at all. I mean, I'm still kind of debating about this fight card in Edmonton, but it's coming up so fast, right? You know what I mean? So like November 2nd.
Yeah. I mean, the tickets got to be on sale, right? They got to be on sale already.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think it's more the cost of the hotel and the deposit they want on it. Even if you just want to stay for one night, they still want a massive deposit. You know what I mean? So, and it totally makes sense. That's how people run their businesses. But for folks who don't have a whole lot of bank, it makes it difficult. So
yeah,
it's no big deal.
Yeah. I wonder if there's anyone in Edmonton in the chat. Maybe they can put you up for it or go with you to the event. That'd be awesome. If there's someone close by,
shit.
you know?
It's all good. I have a lot of fun, just like everybody else does. They can't afford to go to the fights, even if they're in the town that they're in. And we can just watch it on here and have a lot of fun, Chris. So,
well, I tell you what, if you ever want to go to a regional event, we can get you press access to that with no problems. That would be, that'd be a piece of cake. UFC's a whole different ballgame because I don't think they like us. But for regional stuff, yeah. If anyone's in Pennsylvania, go to this event, man. Go check out PC Strickland, kick some ass. That's awesome. We're seeing a lot of people out there that are on social media backing it up. I saw UFC Alien went to Karate Combat. Ben Davis is out there. You know, whether he's losing or winning, who cares? He's making the walk, right? And networking too. And PC Strickland doing this. That's fucking awesome, man. Like, it's awesome that they're doing this. I told Jesse the other day, I wish I wasn't so fucking old. You know, because I don't even think they would sanction a fight with me. I'm like, I wish I wasn't, you know, because if I was in my 20s, I would 100% be doing this shit. You gotta, at least, like, if you're online, you have some sort of presence. You gotta be making the walk and doing this shit. Or, like, what good is it, right? So it's good to see kids going out there and fucking backing it up. Hope he wins, man.
Absolutely, yeah. And this PC Strickland, he's a good kid. He's been on the show before, and he's been in the chat room for a while. And I mean, I wish we had a few more, you know, good folks like that. So
yeah,
I mean.
Yeah, well, he's putting his money where his mouth is. You don't really see that much. But, yeah, one more sleep. John Anik. But, yeah, shit, man. I might have to hit up Millions and say, hey, can you give me a free can you give me a free stream to this thing? Come on, Millions. Let's go. I'll promote it. No, that's cool, man. That's really fucking cool. And I'm glad he's working with Millions. Millions, they're actually doing some really cool shit. And that's Bruce Buffer's company. That's the Buff. Like co-founded Millions. So
oh, wow. Good for him.
The Buff man. All right. What do you think about the fights tomorrow? What do you think about this? Like, so we had that poll in the chat. It's literally 50-50. 50-50 for the PFL Super Fights and UFC Vegas. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, you'd have to be really honest. My take on that, Moss, is just like the co and the main event are probably the only ones worth watching on PFL. So, I mean, I'm pretty down with the UFC. So even a shitty UFC card is something to kind of I'd rather watch than just 2 fights on a PFL card. So
you're more PFL. I mean UFC leaning, correct?
Oh, absolutely. But I mean, this Ngannou fight's totally massive. I mean, I don't see him doing any damage to this guy. I mean, it's pretty tough to compare Bader to Ngannou. I mean, 2 different kind of fighters altogether. But I mean, either way, I think Ferreira's going to just smash his head in. That's the way I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to look. Let me see where. So Ferreira, they have him at a plus 173 underdog. I could see how people would want to jump on it. And Cyborg, man, Cyborg getting that plus money. I tell you what, I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to jump on Cris. I know Pacheco is good, and she's a lot younger, and she defeated Kayla Harrison, which is very impressive. But I still believe in Cyborg, and I'm putting money on her. I'm gonna drop a 20 on Cyborg. Here we go. Let's go.
$20, Moss. Whoa,
20 on
Daddy,
Cyborg. We're going crazy here. Here, I'm going to do it right now. Remember the code MMA-HOLES. I'm going to my bookie, and I'm doing it. I'm going to run with Cris. Team Cris over here. I mean, if you get Cyborg plus money, you got to jump on that. You got to jump on it. So I did. It's in. It's locked.
Nice.
I tell you what, though. If Cyborg wins, I may throw money on Ferreira. I may do it if Cyborg wins.
Okay.
Because I mean, it's not like he doesn't have a shot. He's almost a plus 200 under. Let's see.
Well, Moss, I'm not trying to inflate your ego, but I mean, you went on that tremendous tear with the Contender Series. I mean, 2 weeks in a row without losing a pick, even though they were all favorites.
I tell you what, I can't wait.
People should be, people should be believing in your mystical powers, bro.
Oh, they think it's gonna hit again. They're all gonna hit. I can't wait till the Contender Series comes back because I already told my bookie guy, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do the free bet. the risk-free bet and the Contender Series just to cover up if I lose on the Contender Series. I'm just gonna do risk-free, dude. It's gonna be. I mean, I don't know. Is there any other gambling site that has risk-free betting? Like, I never even heard of that before. It's crazy, man. So let me know in the chat.
I doubt it. I mean, they just want to make money every single time somebody turns on their computer or whatever. So,
yeah.
But you know, maybe the odd one does.
Yeah. So I'll be jumping on those every week. We got a donation coming in here from KJ Fury. Thank you, KJ, for the 2.
Franny is toast, just collecting checks.
Whoa. So they're saying, so Two Joints, what do you think about this? Like, I'm kind of in the, I kind of disagree. I don't know. I think Francis is going to do this for his kid, but who knows? Maybe he is just collecting checks. What do you think?
Well, either way, I mean, I think there's just something about fighting these extra large guys. Like when you're that big already, like Francis, and you're fighting a guy that's maybe 4 or 5 inches taller or something like that. I just think you better have a good game plan and stick to it. And the thing about his kid, of course, he's going to be fighting for that kid. Everything he does in his life is going to be inspired by his kid, and we'll just leave it at that. So, but it's going to be a good fight either way, Moss.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good. I mean, I can't see how this thing's going to suck. But yeah, I don't know, man. I know. I mean, that kind of loss, you're gonna do everything, you know, especially if you're dedicating this fight to that. So, I mean, man, if he loses this fight, it's not going to be a good look for Francis. I honestly think he retires. I do.
Wow.
Yeah, I think Francis lays down the gloves, and he could lay down the gloves in MMA and compete in boxing if you want. You know, just say, hey, I'm done from MMA. That's it. And say take one more super fight or some shit, you know, in boxing. But yeah, I don't know, man. If he gets flatlined first round against Ferreira, like, what are we doing here with Francis? Like, what's the next step? There's really no other I mean, in MMA, what do you got to? What's next? There's nothing. You know, right, Jess?
Yeah.
What's going on? You have all that room over there. What the hell's happening here? You got all this room. The camera moved, so you have more room on that side. Just let you know. Yeah, she's a big bully. All right, how's it going, Jess?
Wonderful, Moss. How are you?
Good.
Wonderful.
I'm in tremendous
Hey,
pain.
Jesse,
here,
how's it
Jesse.
going?
Hi, Two Joints.
Trying to get through this. We got Two Joints as a co-host. We have double events. I don't know if you're plugged in on this, but
No.
okay. So let's get Jess and to the casuals in the chat that aren't familiar with any of this nonsense. The PFL, the Professional Fighters League, is a promotion that is on ESPN Plus as well, and Don Davis is their guy, and they have some fights with former Bellator / UFC, PFL fighters, the biggest names that they can kind of put together. They put together on this card. AJ McKee versus Paul Hughes. You remember AJ McKee from Bellator?
Yes.
Right? He's pretty good. These two guys over here, you don't really know these guys. Johnny Eblin versus Fabian Edwards. So we got Johnny Eblin, who's like legit a stud
Yeah, I
in
heard the name.
Bellator, right? And then you have Fabian Edwards. Now, hold on a second. Didn't Edwards win that last fight? Why is Eblin? Am I tripping? Wait, hold on a second. He knocked out Edwards? I thought Edwards won against Eblin. Oh fuck. Am I hearing this wrong? What the fuck? Didn't Eblin lose to Edwards? Can someone clarify this in the chat, or am I having like a what's it called? A Mandela effect moment here? What's happening?
No, Chris, you're fine. There's a million fights, bro. You can't remember all the results and every single one, so don't be so hard on yourself, big fella.
I could have sworn Edwards.
Big fella.
Thank you. He lost to Johnny Eblin. What the fuck? Why did I totally forgot that. I could have sworn Edwards beat Eblin. Or was he beating Eblin?
You
and
need
they
a
got
coffee, Moss.
Yeah,
You
well,
need a coffee.
all right, chat. We need some help here. Help me out.
Nicole's still in the chat, Ma. She's still hanging around.
Yeah, she was missing for a little bit, and she's back. She made her
Very
return.
nice.
Can anyone help me out in the chat on this? Because I don't know why was fucking Edwards winning the fight and then get knocked out? Like, what happened here? You know what? No one in the chat probably watched this fight, so I'm asking the wrong fucking people.
Yeah.
Did anyone? I know Two Joints and Jesse didn't watch it. Did anyone in the chat watch this fight?
I totally watched it.
You know what's funny? I saw the fight on highlights, but I could have sworn Edwards won.
Well,
I didn't watch it live.
In
So
fairness, you do watch a lot of fights.
yeah, I don't think anyone watched this fight. Eblin beat Edwards TKO in round 3. Okay, but that's for as per Tapology, so he didn't watch it either.
Dang it!
But was Edwards beating up Eblin? Am I remembering this correctly? Because if I'm not, then I'm either having a senior moment,
Well,
or
that's not unheard of.
yeah, or this is the Mandela effect. I could have fucking
Just 1 second, Moss. Is this Edwards guy from like Australia or New Zealand or something like that?
What's that?
Is this Edwards guy from Australia or New Zealand?
No, no, it's Leon Edwards' brother. Two Joints.
Fabian Edwards.
Oh, I thought you were talking. Oh, okay. Sorry.
We're having
We're
a
a little
casual
stoned.
night. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah.
Listen, it's PFL. Leave us alone. We don't know everything about PFL, but
Or Fabian
I
Edwards,
could've-
apparently.
someone in the chat said Leon Edwards beat Eblin, but no, Eblin's undefeated. What are you talking about? Leon beat him. What the fuck are you talking about? So no one in the chat watched that fight. Holy crap! I don't think anyone watched it. All right, so this conversation's out the window. I could have sworn Edwards beat him. So
Well, I can't see the guy's face because my face is in the way.
Okay. Well,
Seriously, sorry, man.
so Fabian
Carry on.
Edwards is Leon Edwards' brother. Okay,
Okay.
That's Leon's brother, the assassin. Okay, he is coming off a win against Aaron Jeffrey. Before that was the loss to Johnny Eblin. That was a year ago, and then before that he won against Gegard. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Maybe I'm thinking the Gegard fight. I think that's where I'm going with this. I'm probably thinking
I
that.
wouldn't know.
All right, I'm having too much conversation about this, but it's driving me nuts because I
You're
could
going
have
on
sworn.
and on about something
I
that nobody
swear to
knows
God.
about.
No one in the chat watched the fight, so I'm like, all right, what the fuck? All right, so anyway, shit. So he got knocked out by Eblin. I could have sworn he was losing that fight. I could have sworn, but there's no way to get live stats. So how do we know? Jess, help me out here. What do we do?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, don't go with my prediction on that one. So I guess Eblin's gonna win again.
We should make it a new feature on our website that like live stats like replay themselves on like a cycle, Moss.
Isn't this
of old
crazy?
fights.
Not one person in our chat even knows. What does that say about PFL?
Yeah.
No one saw the fight. It was a title fight.
Well, sometimes PFL just doesn't deliver, Moss.
All right, think
What
about
are you
that.
gonna do?
No, I'm not. I'm saying, man, PFL's got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Do you think this card, so it's headlined by, co-main is Cyborg versus Pacheco.
Love it.
right? That is a great fight. That really is.
Yeah.
And you have Francis Ngannou versus Ferreira.
Love it.
Yeah, that's pretty solid too, right? So the 1-2 punch at the top is really good.
Definitely worth the wait of the rest of the card for those two fights.
Yeah. It's so I still can't get over the fact that no one watched Johnny Epwood versus Fabian.
Moss,
Someone probably did.
the world isn't against you, bro. They just didn't see the fight. That's all.
It's just so funny to me. Johnny Eblen would be like, he trains with Sean Strickland, and this guy is a very good grappler. This guy's a solid guy. You toss him into the UFC, he's a problem in the UFC. That's how good Johnny Eblen is.
Yeah.
But, you know, he beat Fabian Edwards. So I don't remember that. I don't want to laugh. Oh, fucking
Don't
hell.
laugh, Moss. You're gonna hurt
Oh,
yourself.
God. My hiatal hernia is going to pop out of my chest. Like the alien monster thingy. Tropic Tom, thank you. What does Tropic say over here?
Let's see. 8 with death, survived. Good pizza, good dude. Oh, I love D-Rest. He's such a good dude.
D-Rest, yeah, they broke bread with Tropic Tom and his wife.
I feel like anyone who has the opportunity to meet D-Rest in person is a very lucky individual.
Well, he told us that we didn't see the real D-Rest when we met him.
Oh, really? He was so sweet though. So I mean,
That was a
I'm not
clone.
supposed to say that on the MMA
We met the
Holes
clone.
because he's death, but
He's definitely not that person that you see in the chat. That's for sure.
I very much enjoyed hanging out with D-Rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would
think
do it
that-
again.
Now, you guys, I remember that clip when you guys were outside MSG with D-Rest, and what I do remember is he just got a tooth pulled, or he had a root canal or something, so he was leaning up against one of the little things, and he said, yeah, I'm having my tooth pulled, or he's got a root canal, so shout out to him.
Yeah.
And thanks for getting me on the show, D-Rest. So
Yeah.
thank you.
He really is. He's a good dude.
He's the only guy that buys the studio. So, I mean, that guy's phenomenal. And that dude's been with us for a long time, too. He's been with us for a while. So he's a good man. Don't listen to that sleeper prick. Don't listen to that guy. Moss is just using you, this and that. No, DRS is actually an OG.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
He's an OG.
I also felt safe because we had the mafia with us. So if anything ever happened, we knew.
That's true. He
we
would have
had-
taken out his bad tooth and
Yeah.
stabbed you with it in
We
the eye.
had D-Rest there today. he could just call up, make a
He'd
phone
bite your
call
ankles
and,
until you
and
fall
we're
down.
good. He's a good guy to know.
Yeah, he is. He's a good guy to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, DRS actually got us some money from
Oh, New York State.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's actually not a lie. He did.
DRS. You know how much? Actually, should we tell
He's
him?
like, just check on this, and we did. And New York State.
Yeah,
owed
we
us
didn't
money.
believe him. Like DRS sent this thing. Like, yeah, if you own a business in New York or something like that, there's like held taxes or something. So you can get a couple of grand if
Well,
if
we
you're
didn't-
lucky.
we did not
We
get a
didn't get
couple-
that.
we
No,
got
we got $60.
$60.
But still, it's $60 extra. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
We didn't believe him. He's like,
That's right.
he's like, just sign up for this and fill this out. I'm like, fuck yeah, get out. Could you imagine someone on the internet telling you to do that? No way you're gonna listen. But DRS was right.
Yeah, he had your back.
Yeah.
Yep.
He did. The Paisan. So yeah, MMA Holes. If you meet each other, Two Joints got to meet someone in Canada so he can go to this. Oh no, where are we? So he can go to this. He can go to that event. You know,
Which one?
The Canada. I can't even talk right now.
Well, they changed the main event, so I'm thinking that's probably going to generate a lot more interest. Like I think it's that young Mexican kid and somebody else instead of the women fighting in the main event. So
Yeah. The Moreno fight, right? Moreno Albazi. Yeah, that's going to be headlining. It's way better than Thug Rose. But yeah. Yeah, so the chat has it 51% UFC Vegas 99. Now let me show Jesse these cards.
Okay.
Okay, Jess, you want to do the production of the show again? You want to do that?
No,
We'll
I'm
take
not going to be
over?
here for very long. I'm actually
No?
going to bounce pretty early today.
Okay. I might have to bounce early too because
I
I'm
have
about to
not
collapse.
been sleeping.
All right. So I showed you this PFL card.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like I said before, if I'm a little out of it, I'm dealing with some shit.
He's got a big
I got a big
boulder of a.
I got a fucking hiatal hernia just trying to rip out of my chest.
He can't even pick up his own kids.
Okay, yeah, I can't pick. Could you believe that too, Josh? I can't even pick up my 1-year-old.
Yeah, it's actually not a joke.
Moss, buddy, I'm not trying to be
fuck.
Doogie Howser here, but I've had them before. It's just a little bit of a long process, but it goes away. It's just
Not
such
this.
it's just a long process, bro. So
Yeah?
but you're gonna be okay. Like you're healthy. You don't smoke. You don't drink a lot and
Yeah.
shit. So
No,
you'll be
you know what
okay,
it
bud.
is? I think it's stress. I think I'm almost positive it's stress.
Hernias happen from lifting heavy things and injuring yourself.
No, this is food and stress. Yeah, hiatal hernia.
I've never heard of a food-induced hernia.
Look it up. Look up hiatal hernia. Yeah.
He has to watch what he eats too. Like
Yeah.
guaranteed
Hernia
on
is
the
an
doctor's
injury.
thing, it's going to say he's
Yeah.
got to watch what he eats too.
Yeah, it sucks. It's a sucky thing. It's great getting old. But here, so this is the.
Imagine telling people you have a food-induced hernia.
I'm too fat. I ate through
I'm
my.
such a fucking fat ass that I gave myself an injury.
No, but the last time I got angry, that's when it hurt the most. Like I felt it the worst then. That's when it actually threw it out of control. Like
When
I
was
got
that?
really
Like
angry.
a month or two ago?
No, it was recently. It was pretty recent.
You haven't been angry.
No, remember when
recently.
I fucking yelled and you heard me in the garage?
That was like a month and a half ago.
That's what set it off.
That wasn't recent.
Yeah. That's,
And that's your own fault. You should have controlled
I
yourself.
fucking 2 joints. I screamed so loud. I like the pain. I thought I was gonna fucking drop dead on the floor.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's a story for another time. All right, so this card's
There's no
headline.
self-control.
I don't. I'm just a miserable fuck. Michel Pereira versus Anthony Hernandez is the main event. Now, Jesse hasn't really been able to enjoy the fruits of Fluffy's work. You know, Anthony Hernandez. I sound like I was just gonna die there. Anthony Hernandez. Tomorrow is my last day.
He's gonna keel over.
Anthony Hernandez. Have you ever seen him fight? Fluffy.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You have?
I think so.
Okay.
I believe I have.
So yeah, I'll refresh your memory so you recall. So last was Kopylov. He submitted him. Eben Shabazian knocked him out. Barriot submitted him. Josh Fremd, unanimous decision. And then before that, Vieira submission. This is like a crash course here with the Michel Pereira, how good he's looked. He moved up a weight class. He's at middleweight now, and he took out Ihor Pereira. I mean, nothing crazy with that one. Alexa Chuk submitted him. Andre Petrosky knocked him out. Ponzinibbio was a split decision. And then before that, Andre Fiallo, who's not in the UFC anymore. Now, Michel Pereira looks really good. Probably one of the most exciting guys
A little
in
annoying.
the UFC. You think he's annoying?
A little bit.
Yeah, but he's not the same guy.
Because he's too, you know what I find annoying? Like, I think he's an incredible fighter, and, you know, I think he can be fun to watch, but sometimes he's a little bit too showboaty to the point where it's like, all right, we get it. You know, super agile. We understand. Can you just fucking fight now? Like, instead of, I don't want to see the Olympics over here. You know, I want to see fighting. That's what it feels like sometimes.
Jeez.
But he's not what he was in the beginning. He still has that crazy, I'm going to do a backflip on your head.
Yeah.
Type, but you don't like that? If a guy's on the ground and he
In
does a
small
backflip on his
doses,
head?
it's okay. It's fun. But, like, he
Have you-
overdoes
okay.
it sometimes, and it's
But
like,
I think
all
you
right.
missed his last couple of fights. Have you seen him at
Yeah, I
middleweight
must
yet?
have.
Yeah. He's not the same as when he first came in. When he first came in, it was a little
Yeah, it was
obnoxious.
like so fucking, it was like gymnastics over here.
He's way different now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he still has the electric style that could come out of nowhere, but his ability to find a way to finish his opponents and do it very exciting is a lot of fun to watch. So I think you got to check him out in this main event, and you might change your opinion. Now, I don't think he's going to win.
Why?
I think Fluffy's going to get it done. Fluffy's good, man. I love saying the name Fluffy.
Maybe that's why you think he's going to win. You
But
just like saying
Anthony Hernandez, I think, is like legit. I really do. I think this guy, even though
Absolutely.
he's the favorite, you know, I'm not saying much here. He's a slight favorite in this fight, but still, there's a reason why he is the favorite. He's very, very good, right? 2 joints. I mean, Fluffy, what do you think?
This is going to be a banger of a fight, Moss. I mean, you could go either way, and you know what I mean. But I really see this being the fight of the night for sure, because I mean, these are 2 talented guys, you know. So
yeah. There's no way this is going to suck. This fight. This is going to be a very good one. Even if it goes to the ground, it's going to be very interesting.
Can I get some points JBM
Yep.
up in here? I'm not going to be here for very long, so let's fucking like. Here's what I want to do. Yeah. I want to put myself in a position where even when I leave, everyone else stands no chance.
wow, jeez, you're coming in hot with your takes and your demands here tonight, Jesse. What's up? You have some sugar?
Where's Team JBM?
I can't even fight her on this one. 2 joints. I can't.
That's because he wasn't listening.
No, I am listening. I mean, trust me. I have other thing going on inside my fucking chest.
We get it. We know.
Jamie, thank you for being a member for 8 months. He says.
Yes. Charles Oliveira is the GOAT.
Those sounds that Jesse was making was the sounds of Jamie going down on Charles Oliveira. That was a gurgling sound.
Oh, good.
There we go.
Oh my God.
I don't know why he's so into that guy. All right, Jamie. Do you give us the green light to show a couple of pictures on your Instagram or no? Let me know. Let me know, Jamie. Let me know. Did you ever see his Instagram?
I have not.
You gotta check it out.
Why?
It's phenomenal.
Just tell me.
There's a Brazilian flag in the background. He's not even Brazilian.
Oh, boy.
Hey, what's going on? I don't know what's happening here.
Oh, boy. Oh, Jamie.
He's Team Olives for sure.
Oh, he definitely
sure
is. He says, no. Why not? All right. If he gives the green light, I'll show it. I'll show. You got to check it out.
Yeah, there'll be 3
Look it up
fake
on your
Jamies
phone.
popping up in the chat. Watch them going, yep, put it on, put it on.
I don't have the Instagram app on my
Hold on. I'm gonna show. All right. I'm gonna show Jesse. I'm not gonna put it on the air because I'm gonna respect young Jamie.
Do I have to see this? Why does
you
it?
do have to see it so you know what we're talking
I
about.
don't care that much.
This is like the Johnny Eblin
Sorry,
fight.
Jamie.
All right. Let's see. All righty. All right. So what else is going on here? Oh, we got to make predictions and stuff and all that stuff. I bet on Cyborg. You think I'm
Points
gonna lose?
JBM, baby. Points JBM. Let's fucking go. Let's get this game. This is a dull game. This is dull.
That's right.
Let's get some excitement up in here.
Okay. So this is Jamie's.
Jesse.
You know, I was thinking about doing
Jamie's.
why, Jamie.
Here we go.
Why are all of your pictures the exact same?
What's going
Jamie,
on?
look at
No,
every
you can't
single
show him. You
picture-
can't show him. Yeah.
Every single picture is exactly the same.
He's
Every
like
picture-
he's like Robert Pattinson
Jamie,
in the
you're
Batman.
like you're like
He's brooding.
my sister.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, right? Is it not the same?
It's so dark and ominous.
Dude, are you fucking Batman or something? Like, what's going on here?
I just need like a little hood. Put
Yeah.
you in a dark room, hang you upside down. It'll be totally fine. He probably puts his hair in front of his face when he starts to feel uncomfortable.
No, he doesn't do that. He's got his hat.
He's a cool
Jamie.
kid. You
Oh,
guys are
he's
just
a-
giving him a shit time. That's
Yeah,
all.
I know.
Oh, Jamie.
I know. Yeah. He's
It's like
Batman.
school shooter shit.
Well, Moss, you seen the other night that your Rangers totally kicked the shit out of poor Goldie's Red Wings, 5-2.
Yeah. I tell you,
Aaron gets a hat trick.
I made a comment on the Rangers thing saying it would be nice if he saved some of that for the playoffs. You know, this fucking guy.
Jeez, that'll get you friends, Moss.
Yeah. This fucking Hernan. He's like one of my favorite players on the Rangers, but God, in the playoffs, I want to strangle him. You know, like it's just like where did he go? You know. But anyway, yeah, they start off pretty good.
Jamie just sits in his room edging all day.
He hangs upside down like your sister. I think they both hang upside down when
You know,
they
he
sleep.
reminds me. You know, like there's always that one kid in school that like runs to the cafeteria during lunch hour or something like that. He's like that kid. He's like the kid. He's like the kid who sits there on the bench. You know, when everybody else is like
Wait, and then the-
socializing, going.
Wait, so as soon as it's time to go to lunch,
He's that kid.
he just puts his like head down and he just fucking runs to the cafeteria.
Or if someone's like walking by and they go, "Hey, Jamie, how are you?" That's Jamie.
What? He growls?
Yeah, you know, there's that one kid always
I don't
that's
think he
like,
growls.
you know, that's
I
Jamie.
don't think he does.
And then he runs to the cafeteria during
Can
lunch
someone
hour.
get Jamie on the program as a co-host? And we could grill him about this. Well, he's in college now, so
yeah.
it's different.
Well, now he just runs the other side of the college campus whenever he needs to get to class or whatever.
He's
super
not
smart.
a weirdo. He's a nerd, though. He watches 4.5 hours of the History Channel every day, and he
I do
talks
that.
like he's 47.
I
You know
like
what I
History
mean?
Channel. I think it's cool.
He's very smart. Yeah, very smart kid.
Well, you're a nerd too, then, Jesse.
Yeah.
There you go.
You
yeah.
like the History Channel? Well,
I love the
Vikings was
History
on the
Channel.
History Channel, so
I
yeah, I
love
like it too.
History Channel.
Hiatal hernia hurts when you laugh too. Is that a thing, Jesse?
Are we
Can't
gonna hear?
fucking
We
laugh.
just keep hearing about this hiatal
It does,
hernia.
huh?
I wake up in the morning. The
sucks so
first thing
bad.
I hear about is the hiatal hernia. We go to sleep. The last thing we hear about in the day is the
I
hiatal
know.
hernia.
You're gonna hear it until it goes away.
It's like every day of my
I'm
life.
actually gonna
it's
make
just
it a
about this
character of the
fucking
show.
hernia.
I'm gonna
Like,
make.
Just go get it fixed already.
What does a hiatal hernia look like? Hold on, let's see.
No, why would you do that to yourself?
Hold on. How do you spell hiatal hernia?
So I could hear about that in the morning.
I'm gonna
too?
make it the new character of the show.
Ew, gross. I don't
Hiatal
wanna see
hernia
what, I
surgery.
don't want to see what it looks like.
I want to see what it looks like. What the hell is in
Ugh,
there?
it's probably like a big knot in your stomach.
All right, let's see.
That's disgusting. Why do
I'm
you
gonna
wanna
make
see
it a
what looks
character.
like?
I'm gonna put a mouth on
An
it.
entangular situation of some muscles in your chest region, popping
Okay.
popping
Oh, fuck
on.
this.
Moss.
Why do you
Let's
want to look
see.
at this?
All right, here it is.
Oh
This
my
is the new
god, that's
character of the show.
horrible.
His name is Hiatal. Hiatal Henry.
The exact cause is not known.
Yeah.
So you're over here saying it's food and stress and shit. The exact cause is not known.
Okay, Jess.
Come on,
Dr.
Ross.
Jesse. Okay.
Well, you haven't even gotten it confirmed, Moss. So what do you mean,
It is
Dr.
confirmed. What are you
Jesse?
talking about? They're treating me for it.
They're
They
not.
They are. What are you
You
talking
need to
about?
go get a procedure to get it checked to see if it's an actual hernia.
Oh, God, help me. Let's
I
see.
bet he didn't tell you that.
Check this out. This is in me. Just-
Oh my God.
Hi, Jesse. Hold on. Hold on a second here. Let me. This is the new character in the show. Okay.
This is very disturbing.
Holy.
Hold on a second here. Okay, like the old days. Jesse entertain the troops while we make magic.
I think you're doing a pretty good job, boss, with the big knot of her stomach right next to me.
Okay. Hold on.
That's what it is. That's
right.
what it is.
This is Hiatal Henry. Henry the Hiatal. Okay.
Henry.
I'm gonna
Hiatal
clip this
Henry.
and send this to millions so they can. I'm gonna send this bit to millions so they can make a short of it.
Yeah, that's very valuable content, Moss.
Hi, Jesse.
Hi.
It's me, Henry the Hiatal.
You mean Henry the hernia?
Hernia Henry. Yeah, that's me. That's right. Yeah. How you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Oh, it's good to see you. Oh shit, you see me in the background. Hold on a second here, Jesse. I mean, you see. Wait, hold on.
Who's me?
I don't know.
I thought you were the hernia.
I don't know. It's you know.
You have an arm?
Hold on a second. Hold
That's some nice ink you got there, hernia.
Hey.
You're very bad at this.
Hey, Jesse.
Hi.
You excited about the fights tomorrow?
You look kind of like a clitoris from this image.
Hey, listen, no disrespect to me over here, Jesse. My job tomorrow is to fuck Mystic up as he's doing the commentary for the fight. So every time he clenches his stomach and his chest, that's me.
Yeah. Well, okay. I bet that hurts.
Yeah, that fucking hurts right now.
Why are you doing it?
Gotta be honest with you, it hurts a lot. Oh, shit. There it goes again.
Okay, all right.
Me, I'm just kicking in, you know? That's right.
All right.
So, Jess, how's it going? Is Chris more sexy now that he's got me inside him?
I gotta be honest. It's a little bit of a Debbie Downer every day.
Yeah, he's all miserable. He's just clenching his chest.
I sympathize because you're kind of a pain in the ass.
That's right. Chris is all screwed up, right?
You're all I hear about. Sometimes I think you get more attention than the rest of his family.
Yeah. I laugh every time he tries to pick up his kids. It's me.
Yeah.
Woo!
Don't worry. You won't be here for much longer.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you want to hear my predictions?
Okay.
I got Francis Ngannou for the win.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be great.
Nice.
Yeah. Anything else you want from me, Jess?
Can I talk to my co-host again?
Nah. It's all about me now.
Yeah. Well, it's always about you.
About to take over the show. Woo! Okay. Yeah. Yes.
All right. Thanks.
All right.
Bye.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Should he be a recurring character on the show?
Please, no. Never. Never. In fact, I would be very happy if that thing never showed up again.
Hiatal Henry?
Yeah. Sometimes we hit, sometimes we miss, Moss. It's like a baseball game. Sometimes we strike out, sometimes we hit a home run. You do you, buddy.
Points to hernia.
Okay, hold on. We need Tropic Tom and Blind Beauty on the show here.
Points
and somebody
hernia.
else.
We need the hernia.
It's a heavy load to carry here every fucking Friday, Moss.
This is why I was going to get rid of Foucault Friday, because of the hiatal hernia segments on the show.
Yeah.
But maybe I should just scrap those.
The hernia
I'll
should
fucking
be in
riot.
the
You
points
get
game.
rid of this program, I'll riot. Up and down the streets I live on.
We should
be
do
responsible for that.
I'm with. Yeah, points to me, the hernia. Yeah, woohoo, yeah.
What does the hernia win if we?
I usually want to be here, Jess.
I gotta be honest. After that segment, I don't blame you for not wanting to be here.
Are you guys feeling me mailing it in tonight or no?
No, we all understand. You're feeling.
Okay.
You're hurting.
Hit the like for Hiatal Henry.
He's a hurting.
All right. I honestly don't even know where to go with this, Jess. You want to do maybe I'll take it. Let me take a Tylenol. Hold on. A Tylenol will help, right? Yeah. Right, let's try that.
Why haven't you already taken Tylenol?
Well, we're gonna take one right now.
Do you have Tylenol with you? Apparently not. Do you have it with you?
Go get it.
Okay, just be quiet. Don't wake up the kids. This man, I swear, he'll find any opportunity to go make noise.
Jesse, you got a lot of shit going on at the house there. Your trophy husband's totally banged up, and the kids are, they still need daily attention. Like, shout out to you for taking care of everybody.
Oh, thanks.
You
At
know what
least
I'm saying?
someone recognizes my thankless job. Thanks, I appreciate
I'm not
it.
being a punk. I'm not being a punk. I was a dad for almost 20 years, so
Two
it
joints.
has to be 50-50.
2 joints.
Wonderful.
That was a wonderful feeling to be recognized. No, I'm just kidding. I don't need.
Well, the thing is, Jesse, like if the shoe was on the other foot, he would definitely pick up the slack and do what he could to make sure everything was copacetic in the household.
Well, yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, yes, to an extent, yes, you're right. He would definitely give it his best shot. Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, we have our delegated roles for a reason because we both know our strengths and weaknesses. So,
Yeah.
Well,
if he's smart, because he doesn't know how to cook, he should just watch one of your cooking channel shows and then just follow through, like make it all happen, and then boom, But Moss has got to figure that out on his own.
I
can't
do
lead
think
him
about
to
it sometimes. I'm like, man, if something ever happened to me, like, is he just gonna feed the kids McDonald's every day, or what's like, is the house just gonna turn into a pigsty? I don't know. I think about that sometimes. Like, is he not gonna get the kids dressed in the morning?
McHappy meals all over the place.
Like, are the kids gonna have matching clothes every day? Like, I don't know. Like, is he gonna know when he's gotta buy them new clothes? Is he gonna have them wear like holy? I think about those things. So I think it's a very, very valid concern. How many of you guys in the chat
He's an awesome dad. He would never do that.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Yeah, no, I think he would give it his best shot. But with this hernia now, now everything's in question. Who knows?
Well, it sucks, Jesse, because it's right in the middle of your body, like the middle of that husband of yours. It's right there.
Yeah.
And every time he moves or he sits down, it's a twist and a whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not Dr. Drew, but
yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah, he's in a lot of pain. It's actually getting worse every day, so we're trying to get him in and get it taken care of. But we'll see. Yeah. We'll see. So, is this PFL that's coming up? Like, what is this? Is this boxing or PFL that he's talking about? PFL?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's PFL. Like I said, the only 2 good fights are the main event and the co-main event, and that's all there is to say about that.
What is tomorrow? Wait, hold on. So there's no UFC tomorrow?
Yeah.
There's
UFC tomorrow and PFL.
All right, let me take a look here. Hold on.
They start kind of early, I think.
I see PFL Super Fights. Brave is tomorrow. We don't watch that. Here we go. UFC. Moss was just talking about this. Pereira versus Hernandez. Okay, let's take a look at this card.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to be here for the picks, so I'm going to go ahead and take a look at this. Here, I'll show you guys what I'm seeing. All right. So we already went through Pereira Hernandez. I don't even know. I'm not going to give you guys my picks, but I'll tell you where I'm leaning. Hours are fucking rigged. Who's rigged? What's rigged? Hours? You can take Tylenol. What do you mean hours? Tylenol 1,500 milligrams 3 times in 24 hours, but no more than that? What does that mean? The hours are rigged. Let's see. Rob Font, Kyler Phillips. Kyler Phillips. Why does this name sound familiar? Kyler Phillips. Doesn't even have his a fight history in here. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Okay. UFC O'Malley Vera back in March. And then last year, Barcelos, he won. Wow, he's been in the UFC for a minute. Why do I not recognize this guy at all? Do you recognize this guy, 2 Joints?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's been in and out. I mean, he's been around for a while, but, like, just another fighter. Nothing special.
Phillips. I don't know. I feel like... Oh, MMA Lab, Moss said. All right, so who are you going with, Joints?
What are you on this Rob Font and Phillips?
Yeah, co-main event.
Rob Font.
Rob Font.
Yeah.
What? He's coming off 2 losses, this guy.
Well, I don't know. I just don't like this other guy for some reason. I think he's just too flashy, and he's like a Luke Rockholm kind of thing. So.
Wow, 4 losses in his last 5 fights, and he's an underdog. Wow,
This will be the fight of his life, because if he loses, he'll probably get cut. So
you're really taking a gamble on that one, 2 Joints. Did you make your picks yet on MMA-Holes.tv?
That's the way it goes. No, I'll make my picks later on tonight or whatever. But I mean, it is what it is. You can't always take the favorite, right?
Bro, don't take this one. Don't do that. Don't. If you want any chance of being high up on that, don't do that one. Let's see.
I mean,
What's this? How do you pronounce this guy's name? Sumudaerji? Versus Charles Johnson. Oh, I know who I'm going. I'm going Johnson on this one. I'm definitely going Johnson on this one. His last fight was a knockout win.
that makes sense too.
Joshua Van.
That makes sense.
Hadley decision. Maxim decision. Esteban, he lost 10 months ago. Oh, and he lost to Cody Durden a year and a half ago. And then Tim Elliott and Matt Schnell are the 2 losses for Sumudaerji, coming off 2 losses. So I think that one makes the most sense, Charles Johnson. Let's see. Who else we got here?
Absolutely.
Not a lot of name value on this card, though, right? Darren Elkins.
Well, not really. It's a Joe Schmo card, but I mean, like, the main event is what people really want to see, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
For sure.
Katona. Oh, Brad Katona. Doesn't Moss like to talk about that guy? Jocelyn Edwards, Ellis Reed. Yeah, literally no name value.
The
at
prelims
all.
are no good.
The whole card, Moss. The whole card sucks.
What are you talking about? The main card. We know everyone. on there.
No. I'd say the Font fight and the
I know
Pereira
everyone on the
fight
main card.
and the Elkins fight are gonna be nice, but the other 2, like, who gets
Wait, hold on. Font versus Kyler Phillips is a banger.
I just said that.
Yeah, that's
The
a good
Font
one.
fight.
And Charles Johnson's looked phenomenal lately.
I said Charles Johnson was gonna win.
Oh wow, hold up.
Sumudaerji's coming off 2 losses.
Wow, imagine Johnson goes 4 in a row.
Well, Moss, one of his losses is to Cody Durden, and Cody Durden's a fucking awesome fighter. So this Johnson kid's gonna win. That's what I'm thinking too, for real.
Yeah, Johnson's got the hands. But the thing is, this the Tibetan Eagle has been submitted in his last 2 fights. So, but he's from China. So yeah, I think Charles Johnson I'm gonna go with too. China. Yeah. I don't know, but I think the main card's good. Hadley versus that's another one that lost to Cody. This is like Cody Durden's sons. But you know this guy, Darren Elkins. You know him, the Damage, and
I said the Elkins fight was going to be one of the bangers.
This guy was in SNL. The guy on the right, Keith Peterson. What's his name? The guy that fucked what's her name? Kim Kardashian.
Davidson?
Pete Davidson. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks a little bit like Pete Davidson.
That's Pete Davidson over there. Yeah, he's fighting Darren Elkins. It's filled with studs and stars.
Oh man, what a dull points game tonight.
Yeah, well, it's my fault. I can't
Why?
I can't deliver tonight. I
That's
gotta be
not
honest
your
with you.
fault.
I can't deliver.
You're doing fine, Moss.
I can't deliver tonight, guys. It's the hernia
Don't be
is
too
winning.
hard on yourself.
The hernia is winning, and I can't overcome it right now. I just doused another fucking thing of Gaviscon on top of the Tylenol. I washed down the
Are you
Tylenol.
supposed to be taking that much Gaviscon?
I will find out.
You've had it I feel like you're taking it every hour.
Well, we'll find out. We'll see how that turns out.
Yeah, maybe chill with the Gaviscon.
They called the Chinese cause they chinny. Is that what they call Chinese? Because they're very chinny?
Oh, Moss. Who said that?
That's what Jay said.
Doe, you should be ashamed of yourself.
That's what he said.
Ashamed.
He would never lie. All right.
Who's this guy?
That's Ilya Taporia. This is how you know Jess has been out of the game for a little bit. Yeah, you don't know who Ilya
Looks
Taporia
like my
is?
brother.
Do you know who Ilya Taporia is?
Yeah,
Be
I do.
honest.
I
If
do.
you don't, it's fine. You haven't been watching.
I know who Ilya Taporia is. I just didn't recognize his face.
You know who he is. All right, who's he fighting next?
Oh, I have no clue.
All right, I'll ask you this. Who is he the champ? What weight class is he the champ of?
What weight class is Max Holloway in? What is it?
Well, it depends.
Bantam?
Max.
Featherweight?
There you go.
All right.
There you go.
I knew it was Max Holloway.
You know what would be funny?
I knew it was Max Holloway's weight class. I just didn't know. I couldn't remember what.
Can we do a quiz for you? Like,
no, because I'll fail. I've been so untied
but that's what makes
to
it
the
funny.
MMA world for the last year and a half.
It's okay if you fail. You haven't been watching.
I would miserably fail.
That's what I'm saying. How about you versus Two Joints?
Oh, Two Joints would win.
All right.
Because it's like way more involved than me.
Two Joints.
Right
Would you do a trivia game against Jesse?
I'm all mom mode.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, it'd be good fun, but I mean, hey, I'm sort of a casual, but sort of not. It's kind of weird, but
let me try to find
I can
some
remember
questions
a lot
here.
of shit.
Let me think of something. Okay, hold on. Let me see.
You don't have to do it right now, Moss. It's like,
wait, I'm not ready.
You're sweating. You're sweating, bro. Just chill.
Two Joints versus Jess. All right. Okay. So yeah, Ilya Topuria is a he's the guy that just beat Volk.
Yeah.
And he looks very, very good. He's very annoying, but he's very good. I will give him that. Okay. So I want to look at a couple of things here. So here's the face-off. All right. I showed this before, but Jess didn't see this. Pereira and Francis Ngannou. Okay. What's his name? Ferreira. What's this guy's name? Ferreira.
Yeah, Ferreira.
I call him Pereira. Ferreira and Ngannou. Look at the size of this dude over here.
He got right in your face.
And then you got that dumb fuck. What's his name? Hardy? Oh, I can't stand him.
He looks so weird now.
He's such a prick. He's such a prick. But his wife's hot.
He doesn't look the same anymore.
He's a prick. He's a lizard. He's a fucking...
He's in one of your donos, Moss.
He's a lizard. Oh, yeah, we got rid of that dono. Because he's I can't look at that lizard anymore.
Good, he's a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit is right, Two Joints. You're correct.
Who
this
is his
guy.
wife?
She's
a fighter,
she's
right?
UFC fighter, yeah. No, she's pretty though. Was it Veronica Hardy? Is that her name? Do you guys know? I think her name is Veronica.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's her name.
Everything from him.
Look, they got this fucking music in the. Was this Blade music playing in the background? I feel like the whole
Where's
place
Wesley
is
Snipes?
gonna fill with blood and.
I think
What is this? What the fuck? Why are they playing music over it? Come on, we want to show this, man. I feel that I can get it done and beat him. I'm gonna beat him for my son. Yeah, so it's crazy. His son
Really,
passed.
Moss? Did you have to go there?
Well, that's what he's gonna do.
Okay, but come on.
Well, he's gonna do it for his son.
by this
And then Blade's gonna come out and drink his blood.
moment.
And yeah. Who do you think's winning? We didn't get your prediction.
Ngannou.
Ngannou? I think so too. Even though Ferreira destroyed Ryan Bader, took him out, killed him, annihilated him. Yeah? So we're all three Ngannous then, right? Two Joints, you got Ngannou as well, right?
Yeah, I was kind of leaning towards Ferreira.
Oh, Ferreira, okay. Here's Ferreira. They interviewed him. He's like, look, he would talk like that, right?
All right, with the music already.
Let's see if this has music too.
Moss, why wouldn't it?
What's with the Blade music? So here's the face-off. What do you think of this? They're about to kiss. Francis getting right in his face.
Oh, wow. That's a good face-off. Oof.
Jesse, easy, Jess. We getting wet? What's going on here? She's getting soaked.
It's a good face-off.
Jeez.
So yeah. So Francis, how do you think Francis is gonna win this fight, Jess? He just got knocked out by Joshua.
K.O.
Knock him out?
K.O.
Look at this flex. What do you think? You not intimidated?
Ugh.
Francis looks
I
tiny.
think anyone in that vicinity should be intimidated.
Who do you think smells worse between the two? Who would you say?
Blind Beauty says she wants Francis.
She wants Francis?
Yeah, she said someone hit
But
her
no,
up and
who you
tell
want to
her
win the fight? I know you want to fuck Francis, but who you want to win the fight?
Who, me?
No,
I want to
Blind
fuck
Beauty.
Francis?
She says she wants Francis.
I was like, no.
I know she. Nah. You just stepped on the joke. Just let the joke play.
Sorry, I missed it. It went right over my head.
Damn it. How dare you? Not
the
everything's
weather
about
is
you.
beautiful today, Moss.
But the weather. What?
It really is. I've been obsessed with the weather today.
Okay, so Francis wins. Some people think that Francis is done. What would you say to them?
Well, I mean, I don't blame him because I've been guilty of doing that. When someone gets knocked out, I'm like, oh, glass chin, you know, it's over. But I don't think it's over for Francis. I think he's just now finding his footing in another area. So,
Two Joints, you think Ferreira knocks him out?
Well, I just really honestly think Ngannou's got to figure it out because he's got a lot of emotion right now. He's dealing with stuff. So I just hope he's not too distracted to even try and, you know, make a mistake and get hurt. So, of course, I'm not being a prick, but I'm taking the other guy just from talent wise. And I just hope this Ngannou doesn't make a mistake and get crunched because he's got a lot of emotion right now, I think. So,
yeah. The emotion is definitely there. It's definitely heavy on him. I don't know though. I think he's going to get it done. I really do.
Okay.
I think. What do you think? What do you think if this thing hits the ground? Do you think these guys wrestle? They wrestle a little bit. Grapple?
No.
Or do you think it all stays on the feet?
No, absolutely not.
I think Francis shoots. I think Francis shoots for a takedown.
Why would he do that?
I hope they don't wrestle.
I think he does.
Why would he do that?
He did it to Cyril Gahn.
So what?
What do you mean so?
Just because he did it to one fighter doesn't mean he
shoots.
doesn't do it to another.
But Francis shoots.
No, I don't think that's going to happen.
I think Francis gets clipped, and he shoots. Well, he comes in wild, he gets clipped, and he shoots. And then when he takes him down, the hiatal hernia jumps over the cage and helps him out. Hits him with a steel chair. And everyone's like, is that a hiatal hernia in the cage? And they're like, oh, my God, I think it is. And then Dan Hardy is like,
poor
oh,
hernia.
Stop the fight.
What if it is just a massive kidney stone? And the reason it's getting more painful is because it's just growing.
Well, I just took a Gaviscon, and it didn't subside it, but it eased it. So that means that right there says not kidney stone, right?
Well, I don't know.
Does Gaviscon help kidney stones?
I don't know.
It made it more tolerable. I feel it, but it's not as intense. Anyway, not about the hiatal. Yeah. All right. So we got 2 Ngannous, and we have one
Poor
hiatal.
Moss. He's trying so hard.
I'm trying. I'm like, I am fucking.
He's hanging
miserable
on by a thread right now.
All right. Hold on a second. Let's go to Cris Cyborg. Let's go to the Jedi Goodman, the Ariel simp. Okay. By the way, Sage Northcutt was released from ONE FC.
Not shocked.
Isn't it crazy that this kid cannot stick with an organization?
Yeah, they're like, oh, used up.
Like, Sage is still young.
They're like,
he's
good luck,
so
bud.
athletic, and he's got the look, right?
He's too nice. He is not marketable.
But how the fuck is he not? What?
He's
I don't get it.
not marketable.
He's not marketable?
No.
What do you mean, Jesse?
Like, that's not marketable. Nobody gives a fuck about that. They want to see someone with, like, fire and spice in their personality.
He's got spice. The
No.
dude looks like a Ken doll, for God's
Stop it.
sakes.
Well, I'll tell you what, you can have spice or not, but if you keep on winning, I mean, there's no way that you can keep going down from promotion to promotion. So he's just fizzled out. Plain enough, like, short story, like, he is fizzled out, you know. So
You think the
it's a shame.
UFC just brought him in too early? You think when they had him in there?
I think there's a good chance of that, but at the same time, I mean, it's been a few years that he's been around, you know, the game, and he should have got it somewhere along the line. And I'm not putting him down, but this is what happens, and it's a shame, you know.
Yeah.
Thought he was, you know, a talent. So
He'll be all right too. He married some like actress too, like, so he'll be okay. He'll be a model or some shit, and he's married to an actress. She'll be a sugar mommy. I look so sweaty right now. It's the hiatal hernia, guys.
Oh, God.
If I look pale and sweaty,
Stop
it's the hiatal. And if I look less bulky, it's because I can't work out because of the hiatal. Anyway, this is Cris Cyborg. Speaking of less bulky, Cris Cyborg over here, she's slimmed out. Like, she still has muscle, but she's not like the old Cyborg that was like,
What's Pacheco's hair, like, dude haircut?
What's the guy, Jesse?
The dude cut.
That's Pacheco. She's a guy. She's got great
Pacheco,
pecs.
do you think Pacheco is a solid matchup for Cyborg?
Yeah, well, if you saw what she did to Kayla Harrison. She beat her up.
Yeah.
But I will say this. I think Cyborg beats Kayla.
What? No,
Yeah.
that's not a thing. No.
Kayla looked mortal in her last fight. She
I didn't
looked
get to
mortal
see her
against
last
Pacheco. I honestly think that Cris Cyborg.
Or
now,
maybe Pacheco's just good, Moss. There's
think-
no way that someone can make Kayla look mortal.
let's talk about what's on her arm here, Pacheco. What in God's name
It's a lion.
is that?
It's a lion, Moss.
That is not a lion.
Yeah,
That's
you see the
Rocky
mane?
Dennis. That's fucking Rocky Dennis.
Okay,
That's not a.
stop
What is
pounding
that?
Your chair. You're gonna wake up the baby.
What is that?
It's a lion.
Two joints. Can you see what this is? It's like a lion with Down syndrome and a mustache.
I almost thought it was like a Mexican culture. That's a picture of somebody and it means something. You know what I mean? Like maybe it's somebody. I can't tell if it's a lion. Like I'm about 9 joints in, Moss, but
yeah,
it probably means something Mexican, like in a history way. Ask
Okay.
Jamie. You know.
Well, she's Brazilian, so why would she have a Mexican thing on her arm if she's Brazilian?
or a Brazilian thing, wherever she's from. You know what I mean?
It's all the same, right?
Wherever she's from.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so
What do you want out of me, Moss?
okay, it's all right. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I would love to know what the hell that is on her arm. But if you look at this face-off, I could see why people are picking Pacheco just by face-off alone. She looks just ready to go. But I gotta go with Cris. Cyborg getting plus money. I put a bet on her. I dropped a 20 on her.
20.
You just spit all over the mic. We're up plus money. It's okay. I'm playing with plus money right
spit
now.
on the mic. You're lying.
You did.
I
saw
just
it.
checked. There's
I saw a
nothing
roast
there.
beef sandwich come out of your mouth onto the mic.
Roast beef sandwich?
Yeah.
I haven't even eaten roast beef sandwich today.
Did you notice that Cyborg has elf ears?
Nice.
Why? Because her hair's in front of it?
Look at her ears. She's got like
Elf
those.
ears are pointy, Moss. Those are not pointy ears. Those are round ears.
Those look like elf ears coming out of her
Stop
her
it.
hair. Kind of cauliflower elf ears.
Oh my gosh.
All right, who wins this fight?
I've
Two
clearly
joints.
never seen the ears of an elf.
I'll say Cyborg by decision. You know what I mean? Maybe they'll beat the shit out of each other, and then Cyborg will win by decision. I don't
like
know.
it.
We'll have to see.
Okay, a Cyborg decision that works out for me. Two joints. Jess, what do you have?
I'm gonna have to go Pacheco if she did as well as you say she did against Kayla.
What's that?
Pacheco, Moss.
Oh, you picking Pacheco?
Pacheco.
Okay. Wow. Wait, weren't you picking Cyborg the whole time, and now you're picking Pacheco?
I didn't pick Cyborg.
Really?
I never picked anybody.
So Jessie has Pacheco. She is the favorite. And I'm going to go with Chris Cyborg. So we got two Cyborgs and a Pacheco. Chad, what do you say? Who's going to win the co-main event of PFL Battle of the Bitches? I just renamed it. I don't know. Cyborg has the Wizard of Oz lion.
Oh, it is a lion?
Wait, are they saying the tattoo is the lion? Is that what it is?
Oh, okay.
This fight looks like a duel between fantasy creatures. Kind of does. They don't look real. They kind of look AI, the two of them. I hope Cyborg wins, man. That'd be great. Gets on the mic. I hope Cyborg wins, gets on the mic, and be like, I don't even want to be fighting here anymore. You know, wouldn't that be great?
Yeah.
You could tell she doesn't want to be in the PFL. She clearly doesn't want to be there. So.
Well, she'll probably get paid nice for tomorrow, win or lose. So maybe that'll be the last one there. Hard to say.
Yeah, I think she said she wants 2 more fights. I would love, man. I would love to see her win this fight, go over to the UFC, drag Amanda Nunes out of retirement, and beat the Lioness. That's what I would like to see.
What?
And then, after she beats the Lioness, beat the shit out of Kayla Harrison, and then Cyborg sits on the throne all by herself. Greatest female/male fighter of all time. Right, Jesse?
Mm-hmm.
That's what in a perfect world, that's what I want. But, you know, things aren't perfect.
Wah, wah.
Nunes,
I don't see that happening, Moss.
You don't think so?
I'm sorry, bro.
Well, listen. Nunes would stomp her ass again. I'm telling you, man. It was a little mistake. They went guns blazing. She got clipped. It was all luck. Amanda Nunes the first time. I'm going to stick with that. Cyborg is still active, still doing her thing, and I think Chris Cyborg defeats Amanda Nunes in a rematch. I don't care. I mean, if Amanda Nunes can lose to Juliana Pena, okay? All right?
Well,
think about it.
That was Pena. That was Pena probably in her prime, though, Moss. You'd have to admit, though, that was probably at her peak time of her career. So.
No, two joints.
Pena.
No, that's not peak Pena. What are you talking about, peak Pena? There was no such thing as peak Pena. Pena's terrible.
You know what? Peak Pena.
Peak Pena's terrible, two joints. What are you talking about?
That's where your hernia came from.
That comment's
your
giving
hernia
me.
is really. Your hernia is taking over your anger level, Moss. I'm just a customer here. Like, you don't have to yell at me.
Peak Pena. That's gonna be a new meme.
Peak Pena.
Will Peak Pena beat Kayla Harrison when they fight? What do you think?
Absolutely not.
No.
No.
Maybe it's not Peak Pena. Maybe it's on the down
So
climb.
annoying, Peak Pena.
What?
All right, I gotta get out.
You guys have any more co-hosts, or I'm gonna wrap this shit up?
Oh, geez, yeah.
Moss
Sorry
needs
for
to
letting
rest his
Jesse
hernia.
down and the 137 watching. Holy shit, bro. I'm trying.
Moss
here.
needs to rest his
I'm
hernia
trying.
tonight.
Oh, fucking hell. All right. I'm just running out of steam, guys.
Don't go too long.
All I'm thinking about is the fucking 7-hour stream tomorrow.
All you're thinking about is the hernia.
And the hernia, yeah. All right. Let's look at this. Let's do predictions on. I got to make my picks. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to pick all the favorites.
Stop laughing.
Oh, God. I'm just going to mail it in. Two joints. What do you say? We just pick the favorites, call it a night?
Mine's a bust.
What's
Well,
that?
wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be funny, Moss, if you and your brother were tied for goat milk at the end of it all? He does the same thing you do.
Tune into my mystical predictions. Everyone tunes in. I want to see what he's got here. All right, guys, I'm going to pick all the favorites. Not going to do any research. All right, let's just take a look. And if I see favorites, by the way, I'm going to pick, actually, Hernandez is the favorite, so I might just go the whole way. All right, let's see. if I like Hernandez, I like Kyle Phillips. I think, oh man, I tell you what though, Rob is he's getting some serious plus money at 340. Holy crap. Damn, Rob is getting some good plus money on that one. I might have to drop a bet on him. He lost to Figueiredo and Sandhagen. What's that, 2 joints?
Jesse asked me a few questions about some of these fights, and I told her I would take Font over this Kyler Phillips guy. So, I mean, and some plus money, like you said.
Yeah, look at the guys he lost to. Jose Aldo, Sandhagen, Figueiredo. All studs. Vera, all right. Okay. You know, Cheeto's a tough dude. He got win over Garbrandt, Simone, Moraes, Adrian Yanez. He knocked him the fuck out. Listen, I think they're doing. I don't know. I think they're doing Font a little dirty with that big plus. Let's see. Charles Johnson's a favorite. I like that. Hadley's a big favorite over Smotherman. Elkins. Oh, this fight's a pick'em. Pineda and Elkins. Let's see. Asu is the favorite over Nicolau. I like that. Matsumoto is a favorite. Oh my God, Jocelyn Edwards. I can't. Oh, both of these. How are these girls in the UFC? Jocelyn Edwards is terrible, and Vidal is terrible as well. Oh my God, that could be the worst fight in UFC history. Oh Jesus. Well,
it's not the greatest card, so maybe it's just some bullshit filler that they're throwing in there. So,
how is this even a UFC fight? How could that even be a UFC fight? Oh my goodness. This is going to be going on while PFL's going on. No one's going to be paying attention to this shit. Reed. I tell you what, though. Edwards is getting such a big favorite on this. Why? They both suck. They're both terrible. Let's see. Reed is the favorite over Penne. I didn't even know this girl was doing a podcast with Angela Hill. I didn't even know she was still fighting. I don't even know these two girls. I'll go with Mexico. She's the favorite. Despain's a favorite. I think the favorites are gonna. What should we do? An all favorite parlay? What do you guys think? Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. It's the hernia talking, guys. The hernia talking. Thank you, KC, for gifting a membership. Thank you so much. Who got that membership over there? Encore, let's go. Shout out to KC. KC is gifting. All donations and memberships go to my fucking hiatal hernia surgery. Members, please get on your knees and satisfy KC. All right, I can't even fucking sing. Thank you, KC. Thank you, man. That was very nice of Casey. Oh, does Bruce repeat it if I replay it? Let's see. Oh, Jocelyn missed weight? What a dumb bitch. Oh, I shouldn't say that. That's a hernia. That's a hernia talking, guys. This girl shouldn't even be in the UFC, and she missed. She came in at 139. Oh, my God. Oh, that's
what were they
terrible.
supposed to fight at?
135. They were supposed to fight at 115. No. They were coming at flat. No, bantamweight. Yeah, 139. Okay. Damn, man. Oh, God. Can you guys tell if I'm mailing this in, or is it obvious or no? All right. So I'm going to do a favorite parlay, but I think I'm going to leave out one fight. Okay? The fight I'm going to leave out is the Pineda and Elkins fight, because that's a sloppy slobber knocker mess. You don't know what the hell Elkins. 1 minute he's getting beat up. He comes back. He wins. Sometimes he just wins outright. Sometimes he just gets beat up the whole fucking time. So I think I'm going to leave that one out. Let's see. What else? What else here? All right. I'm going all favorites parlay, 2 joints. We're gonna go for it. This is called the hiatal hernia guaranteed lock of the evening parlay. You're gonna be blown away when you hear this one. You ready, 2 joints?
Let's hear it.
You ready? Here it comes. Okay. So it's a fight night that we're gonna be reacting to tomorrow with the UFC and PFL going head to head. Well, sort of. Let's see. Okay. So we're going fluff. Oh, man, I don't want to throw Fluffy in this one either. Fuck it. We'll throw Fluffy, Phillips. Let's see. Charles Johnson. You think two joints? You feeling good about Charles?
Oh yeah. He's looking good. Like I said, one of his only 2 losses was one of them was against Cody Durden. So I mean, that's pretty good pedigree to lose to. You know what I'm saying? So
okay. The Hadley fight makes me nervous, but he's a pretty big favorite. We'll throw it in there. Why not? I'm skipping Elkins and Pineda. Let's see. The Nicolau fight. Asu versus Nicolau. Okay. Let's see. Gene Matsumoto is a favorite. Wow. Matsumoto is the favorite over Brad Katana? Oh, shit. Hold up.
Isn't Katana the Canadian or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah. Katana's, I think he's coming off a loss, but he knows how to win.
All the Canadian male fighters are trash.
Yeah, but
like
he always
the
fucks
women
me.
are much more consistent, and it's no joke. Like I mean, it shouldn't be that way.
That guy fucks me all the time. He's coming off a win against Jesse Butler, lost to Armfield, and then he's got all his wins. He won the Ultimate Fighter twice. And this guy over here, Gene Matsumoto, has a Contender Series win and then one UFC fight night, Allen versus Curtis, where you got a submission. I want to stay away from this one. I can't do it, man. Yeah,
It's too weird. Yeah, there's too many angles.
I'm staying away. Guys, I would throw, honestly, Brad Katana, I would jump on that. I might even make a plus money Katana bet and then scream my ass off when he loses. But I'm going to skip that in the parlay. I'm not going to jump in there. Let's see. Jocelyn Edwards, I'm staying away from that bitch, too. I don't know. She missed weight and everything like that, but I don't want her to mess me up. All right, we're going to go Reed and let's see. Martinez, and I'm going to stay away from that as well. And I'm going to pick Despain, even though he looked like hot trash in his last fight. Okay, so this is a plus 917. Okay? Plus 917.
Wow.
We throw $10, we win $91.66. I'm probably going to put $5. $5, you win $45.83.
Cool.
All right, two joints. This is what we're going to do. We're going to throw this in there. So if you guys want to jump in at my bookie, the code is MMA-HOLES. Okay, good luck to everyone. I hope you guys do this responsibly. Hernandez, Phillips, Charles Johnson, Jake Hadley, Asu, Elise Reed, Despain, plus 917. That is the mystical parlay. Let's see if it hits. It's locked. It's loaded. It's in.
Nice.
That's the high heel hernia talking, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. But I had to skip a couple in there. There were a couple I didn't like. There were red flags, and I couldn't do it. Now, I want to look at the what was the Brad Katana? What are you feeling? So you're thinking two joints, Canadians suck, don't do anything with him? What do you think?
Well, I mean, like you said, it's kind of a pick'em fight. Like the other guy doesn't look that bad either. So I don't know. I'll just take him because he's Canadian. Why not? By decision. Why not?
Oh, okay. Yeah, because here we go. This Matsumoto guy, he's a minus 240, and Katana's a plus 190, just winning. Katana by decision is a plus 240.
Sure.
Shit. You know, like, I just feel Katana's going to win. I feel he's going to win. He's just so fucking boring. But thank you, 206. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope it hits, too. I'm going to jump on Katana just straight up. I'll throw a 10 on him. Throw a $10 to win $19. All right, we're gonna drop that in there, too. That's locked in as well.
Nice.
All right, that Katana. If you're gonna ask me right now, what sticks out the most with the plus money stuff, the Katana thing sticks out. I just don't know enough about this Gene guy. Even though, wow, a lot of the community picked him to win 91%, but Katana just knows how to. The only thing that sucks about Katana is, even though he's Canadian, I think he trains at a SBG, which is not the greatest. So I don't know if you want to claim him two joints. He's training out of Ireland, so maybe you don't have to claim him.
No, I don't claim any of them. I like JJ and some of these other chicks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, oof. they're more consistent than the men. That's all I'm saying. So it's a shitty thing to say, but that's what happens. I mean,
you tell them 2 joints. Okay, so I want to look at another thing here. My bookie does a bet boost, and sometimes they're pretty good. So let's just take a peek at it. I want to see where we're throwing some money around. How many people are putting money on this card or PFL? Let me know in the chat how many of you guys are rolling the dice on some of this. So the bet boost is where my bookie takes the plus number and they amplify it, so it just beats out all the other sports books. So I always love taking a little peek and seeing what they got going on over here. All right, so here we go. So here's, they always do this. They always take a favorite parlay and amplify it. So here is Matsumoto, Asu, and Darren Elkins at a plus 307. Okay, they're all favorites. An all favorite bet, just straight up winning, plus 307. So if you like those favorites, not bad, not terrible. Although I'm not confident about those. Let's see. I don't think it's gonna work. But this one here, Jake Hadley. All right, Hadley, Charles Johnson, Kyler Phillips. Okay, so that's a plus 122. So those are all favorites, and the Rob Font one worries me. That worries me a little bit.
well, is this the fight of his career? Because maybe he gets cut if he doesn't win, kind of thing, Moss. Or like, I mean,
Yeah, Font is tricky, man. Font's tricky. You know, Kyler Phillips is like another young stud coming up, MMA lab. It's just Font, you know, what he did with Adrian Yanez, like, he worries me a little bit, you know? He really put Adrian's lights out.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Guys, what do you think about these boosts over here? They're I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about it. Let's see. Tiger Shark says, nice to see you 2 joints in the chat.
Oh, good to see you, Tiger Shark, brother. Right on. Yeah.
The thing that sticks out the most about Katana is the tip of the sword.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay. Look who Font lost to his last 2 fights, and I'm still picking Font. Yeah, well, Font, he's beat some good guys and he's lost to good guys. So, yeah, I could understand why people are picking Font in that fight. I get it. Phillips still has to prove himself a little bit more. This is not a layup, but to have Phillips at a minus 475 is nuts. That line is crazy. So I understand why people are jumping on Font. I get it. Are we witnessing the downfall of Sugar O'Malley? What do you think, 2 joints?
Oh, I don't think so. I think maybe he wins the next couple of fights after this loss of his. I mean, we'll have to see. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of his anyway, so.
Yeah, you know what's weird? So, I mean, Merab versus Sugar, I think is confirmed the rematch. I think it's going to happen because they released this Umar, or is it Usman or Umar with the Nurmagomedov, this fucking guy, versus Yadong, which is like completely out of left field. They're throwing this together as a fight night headliner, and now with this happening, I think Merab versus Sean 2 is inevitable. I think they're gonna try to run it back and try to get Sean's hand raised, try to right the wrongs, because they definitely wanted Sean to win that fight. But this is crazy, man.
I don't think there'll be any issues redoing the fight, Moss, because Merab for sure will say yes, and I'm sure Sugar is going to want a chance to get his belt back. So of course,
Merab is all over it. Yeah, on social media, he's like, "Yeah, let's do it." Man, it's crazy, man. I can't believe Nurmagomedov is taking this fight. So he is not in the picture for the title, and Yadong, I mean, who's a tough, fun guy to watch fight. I just don't understand this. I don't get it.
Yeah, it is kind of an odd matchup. You know, I know I'm not disrespecting the Chinese guy or the Japanese dude, but he's just not at the level that Nurmagomedov is. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, let's look at the rankings. Yeah, Nurmagomedov should be in play for a title shot, but this is a peculiar that they put this together. The only thing I can think of is that rematch is inevitable. Let's see. So Nurmagomedov Umar is a number 2 ranked guy, and Song Yadong is number 8. This is crazy.
Wow.
It's just nuts, man.
Whoa.
This
Yeah,
is
exactly.
nuts.
Yep.
It's almost like he's doing the UFC a favor because that Corey Sandhagen, like Corey didn't have to take that fight, and he did. So now Umar's sitting pretty at number 2, and he's like, all right, I'll throw you a bone. I'll be a guy way lower. Man, imagine Yadong wins. I kind of hope Yadong wins. That'd be phenomenal.
Well, that's the whole thing. I mean, what's just being ranked 6 guys behind the dude you're going to fight? Like, is it that much of a big deal? Like, watch him pull out the victory, like you said.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I hope he wins. That'd be great. Nothing against Nurmagomedov, but it'd just be funny to see Yadong win. Throw a whole monkey wrench into the situation. Yeah, so the bet boost, I don't know. It doesn't really stick out to me. I don't know if I'm going to put any money on the boost this week. But next week, I'll be all over it. There's going to be a lot of bets to make for 308. 308's a pretty stacked and jacked card. Next week's going to be fun, man. 2 joints. You hyped that Holloway Topuria? I mean, it's coming.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's going to be an amazing fight, dude.
Yeah.
Hopefully Chart Nochi shows up next Friday with his charts and stuff, and we really get down to the bare basics, bro.
Yeah, it's going to be phenomenal.
Big fight card.
Yeah. All right, guys, if you guys want any co-hosts, make sure you get them in, get 20 points next to the name. If not, no worries. I'll make this a quickie tonight. But we got the points game going. If you want to support the program, $5 to get in. Any donation that comes in, say points to a specific player. You know the rules. The person with the most points wins the game. All right. So, did you get your picks in on the website yet or no?
No, I haven't done them yet. And I'll probably do them in a couple hours or something like that.
Okay.
I'm just chilling out. Cutting firewood today.
You cutting some wood?
Yeah, I could sure use that wood splitter you got.
Yeah, I gotta chop some more wood. Once this will get straightened out, maybe I'll put my kids to work. All right, I'm gonna roll through the face-offs, and I'm gonna make the predictions here. But I think I'm gonna go with a lot of the favorites. You know what? I'm not even gonna look at the face-offs this time. Fuck it. I'm not even gonna look at the face-offs. I'm just gonna make some educated guesses here. All right? This is what I'm gonna do. And if you wanna play along with me, let me know who you have. But I'm picking Despain, even though he looked like hot steaming trash. I mean, I'm talking garbage in his last fight. He lost by a decision, just gassed out. Waldo Costa. And now you got this guy, Austin Lane. Austin Lane, not very good as a heavyweight. So I feel like this will be a nice bounce back for Despain. He lost, he got knocked down the last 2, the knees and Taffa. So, Despain knockout round 1. Oh, I got to sign in. Let me sign into this. Make sure you sign in to MMAHoles.tv. Here we go. Boom. Despain. What do you think about this guy? This guy, he was this Cuban scary dude, and then he looked like trash in that last fight. Do you think that guy is just overrated, just completely overhyped?
Well, maybe he just he got carried away and gassed himself in the first round and paid the price for not winning. So I don't know. It's really hard to say.
We'll find out. This I mean, look at this. It's like the UFC did us a favor here and said, you know what, we're gonna have these fights come up so you can watch the rest of the PFL. That was nice of them.
Pretty much.
That was thoughtful, because there's no fucking way.
People, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Alice Ardelian versus Melissa Martinez. I'm assuming Contender Series gals. No, this girl's out of Combate, and 1 UFC fight has a loss. So Melissa Martinez, who is the favorite, has 1 UFC fight and a loss. I think I stayed away with this on the parlay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. Pretty sure you did.
And this girl has a loss as well in her last fight. And she's coming out of the Ultimate Fighting Tournament. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing with this fight?
Bro. That's all it is.
This is crazy.
It's just filler.
Yeah, this is nuts, man. Oh my God, what is this? 5'2" versus 5'3". I mean, these girls are 2 atom weights. All right.
How many girl fights are on this card, Moss? Is it 3 or 4?
There's a bunch. 1, 2, 3. Well, Kyler Phillips kind of looks like a 3. If you count Kyler, 3.5.
Wow, holy boy.
Yeah, terrible. This girl's got a bunch. I mean, who the hell's going to win this fight? Let's see. I don't know. I'll just go Martinez decision. Who the hell knows? I should look at the face-off on this, but I'm not going to. I'm going to be a man and just make my prediction. So it isn't. Does anyone like Alice? Alice from Romania. That's a scary place, right? Romania. I'm going Mexico, though. Who would you go in this between these two unknowns? Alice or Melissa?
I don't know. Probably Melissa. She looks a little more rugged. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Viva Mexico.
Yeah. Mexico.
Let's see. Jessica Pena, who has her podcast with Angela Hill. Let's open up both tabs. Fighting this dude, Elise Reed. Reed is only 5'3", 5'5" for Pena. Didn't Pena win her last fight, if I'm not mistaken? It was a while ago. Let's see. Oh, no, she lost. Tabitha Ricci and Dakota. Holy crap, she's 41. What are we doing? What is this?
She ain't no cyborg, that's for sure.
What is this? They didn't even try. They didn't even try on this card. I mean, the prelims at least. Holy crap, she's 41. Elise Reed is 31, so just 10 years older. No big deal.
Okay.
41 for a women's MMA fighter is like, it's like you got to treat it like dog years. She's about 50-something, 60-something, whatever. Holy crap. All right, Elise by decision. What do you say?
Absolutely. Yeah, that seems to be a sensible way, Moss.
So she got submitted in her last fight. All right, let's just say decision. Oh my God, this is terrible.
Yeah. Terrible.
Make this go away. This card. What are we doing? All right, so here we go. Another banger. Two girls that don't belong on the fucking roster. Vidal versus Edwards. Panama versus Brazil. Fuck. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm going to just pick Edwards by decision. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to pull the trigger on this one. Jocelyn Edwards by decision. All right, so here's the underdog. I really think I'm going to pull the trigger on the Katana, which, I mean, I am not a fan of this dude. I find him very boring, but I think he could win. 5'6", 5'6". He doesn't have the reach. 68.5-inch reach for Gene. Gene looks scarier, though. I gotta have to look at the face-off on this. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, this guy's on a roll. This guy has not lost yet. He is unblemished.
I would totally take this guy over the Canadian. I just changed my mind.
Shit, yeah, he's
Canadian
15.
Suck.
He's fucking 15-0.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. I probably made a stupid bet, but here, let's look at the face-off on this. I gotta check out the face-off. Now I'm interested. Let's see. Oh man, we got a nice romantic show tonight. Be me and Two Joints over here. Make sure you hit the like as we're making some predictions. The Gaviscon and the Tylenol made it workable. I can talk. Two Joints now. Before I was literally dying on the inside, but
oh man,
yeah, the Tylenol and the Gaviscon, very nice. This is the official. Let's see what else is going on in your life. Two Joints. Anything else going on?
Oh, not too much. And just it's kind of nice to have at least a good hour and a half of highlights to see on the hockey now and stuff like that. So
yeah, you pumped? Hockey is back.
Yeah, it sure is. Yeah. It sure is.
All right, here we go.
And it's really cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
every time I see Brad Katana, I think Mars Attacks. Go ahead.
Holy. Yeah, you're right about the Mars attack thing. Holy smokes.
Yeah, he looks okay. I think he's going to give me
and
his
a lot of
first loss.
football, too. There's like a zillion NFL highlights on Sundays, you know, probably by about 7 or 8 o'clock at night. There's a good, 45 minutes of highlights and shit like that. So I don't mind football.
Yeah. You watch a little NFL, huh?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, there's just a zillion games, so I just kind of click on a few of them, but, so.
I tell you, if you watch the NFL Red Zone, which is on all those streaming apps, if you happen to Discord, we can send you, we could send you the way. But yeah, NFL Red Zone's phenomenal. If you don't really have a team that you're rooting for, it just shows you the best of everything. It's really good.
Oh, no, it's all good. What it is, Chris, is I just go on to YouTube because they can block me from doing comments and shit like that, but they can't block me from watching the content that they provide. So, yeah, I just watch all of it on there, and it's like 10 minutes, and it shows the whole game pretty much of the highlights. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. You can get
you betcha.
everything you need Sunday's gonna be fun for me because I got the Mets late, and then I have the Giants early. Giants Eagles, which is a division game. So Giants look terrible.
Yeah.
They'll probably lose, but still, at least they're not going against each other, so I can watch both and cry.
Well, I'm totally staying neutral between the Dodgers and the Mets because Roberto Hernandez is my bro, and so are you, Moss. So I'm just staying right in the middle, nice and neutral like a Canadian.
Well, what's nice
wish
is I have
everybody the
I have
best.
no heat with Dodgers fans. Like I like Vlad, I like Hearns. There's no heat. Yeah, it's not like that. Like Yankees, a whole different story, you know. But
Could
then
you
again,
imagine,
Oh my god!
Could you
it'd be nuts.
imagine the Mets and the Yankees for the World Series, Moss?
That'd be. I know the UFC, the MLB is like salivating. They want that to happen so bad. You know it, because the world would be watching that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'd be nuts. I have a little hostility towards the Yankee fans, but yeah, Dodger fans, I never really had a problem with. I can't think of anyone off the top of my head that I'm like, oh, I fucking can't stand that person. So if the Dodgers win, then I'll root for them. Yeah, I'll root for them to win the World Series.
Well, that Ohtani guy they got is just next. That's like,
yeah, that dude's like a
completely
video
rare.
game character. It's crazy.
yeah.
He's got that stupid face, though. You know.
Oh, Moss. 50 home runs and he's a pitcher. Come on, man.
He's got a really dumb face.
Put your hate away.
His face looks
It's the
like
hernia talk.
he looks like a Wii character. He looks like, remember the Wii? Remember, like it doesn't look like it's complete. It looks like there's things missing on his face. He just looks like a Lego or some shit. Like there's something not right on his face. You know what I'm talking about too, Joints. There's something wrong. Anyway, I picked your guy. I picked Katana. I went Canada on this one. Decision. I'm crazy. I don't know. There's something wrong with me. But
No,
Gene
all
will
right.
suffer his first loss by decision. He'll get humped. And Katana will take out his blade and stab him. All right, let's see what else we got here. We're just cruising through this card, making predictions. We're gonna imagine I win goat milk this week doing this. Just going,
You've been
just
coming
going with
close,
the flow.
Moss. You've been coming close.
Yeah, I've been solid. Been pretty solid the last couple of weeks. All right, so Asu versus Nicolau. Just by the name Asu alone, Kyrgyzstan, gotta pick him, right? I'm sure he's got the funny hat, but Nicolau's a tough dude. Let's refresh our memories. Nicolau lost to Alex Perez and Brandon Royval. Those kind of still look good right now. Defeated Schnell, Dvorak, Tim Elliott, Manel Cape. He's got some good wins. Now we go in this direction here, and Asu is on a roll. He's a 3-fight win streak in the UFC, and last loss was in 2017. That is a long time. He fought out of Brave. Yeah, this dude's on a roll. He's 30 years of age. His opponent is 31. The tail of the tape says, oh my God, 98% picked Asu. Fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a lot. that's a, whoo. Damn, man.
Well, they looked at the same thing you and me just looked at, and there's just like, how can you pick against that, right? And he's still young. He's only 30 years old.
Yeah.
And he's got that weird last name, so. And look at how he's dressed.
Yep, the funny hat, the caped flag. I can't fucking talk. Yeah, I gotta go funny hat guy. I think he's gonna knock him out. What do you say? Let's see. Oh, he's been winning a bunch of decisions.
No decisions. I think he's just too much for this other dude. He knocks him out in the second round or something, or he submits him, one or the other.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna be boring and go decision on this one.
Okay.
But yeah, we're all on the same page. Is anyone picking Nicolau in the chat? Katana's 2 joints retarded nephew. Oh God. I'm gonna ask him when he comes back.
It's all good.
I have a lot of tobacco and I'm perfect. Do a reaction to the Giants game Sunday. I tell you what, I would, but the way I'm feeling physically, I don't think I could do it. I would like to. Maybe I was thinking about doing the Mets game later on like a members only on this channel. I was thinking about doing that, but I got to be honest with you. I'm in a lot of fucking pain. Pineda versus Elkins. Okay. Pineda versus Elkins. Coming up next. I just saw the face-off, and I tell you, Elkins looks pretty big next to him. So this is a pick'em. 5'7" versus 5'10". Elkins got the reach, 71 reach versus 69, both orthodox. Elkins even came in underweight, 144. Damn, under the championship weight. What do you think on this one, 2 joints? Here, let's look at the face-off. Elkins and Pineda.
Elkins could be coming in a little quicker, but like you said, let's see the face-off here.
Elkins has been, man, I thought this dude was going to be done. Let's see. Elkins is, so Pineda's 39. What, this keeps on logging me out? Oh, my God. What the fuck?
That's crazy, Moss.
Why did it log me out?
Should just be able to pop in and out.
What the hell, man? Hold up. What the fuck? It just logged me out. Is that happening in the chat? Does anyone have that problem? This is the first time it's done that to me. Let me log back in. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm logged back in. Well, that was weird. That's never happened before.
That is kind of odd.
Yeah, they were very apologetic about all the problems we've been having, so they're working on it. They might be working on it now.
Sure.
They might be. That might be the reasoning for this, because
that'd be something to email the IT team about, Moss. You know, just why do you have to keep logging in if you're still on this? You haven't clicked out of it, kind of thing. You know, doesn't make sense.
Okay, so the pick
Like
saved.
twice.
So guys, if you're making your predictions, hit save. After every prediction, just hit save so your shit don't get wiped out.
Yeah.
What time is it in the Philippines? 12:25 p.m. Yep, they could be working on it. Probably are. 12:25.
Nice.
Okay. All right, so Pineda versus Elkins. Let's see. I'm logged in. Refresh. The fuck? I'm already logged in, bro. What are we doing? The fuck's going on? Alrighty. Let's see. We have Elkins opened and Pineda. That was weird. All right, so Elkins is 40. A lot of 40-year-olds on this one, and 39 for Pineda. So Elkins is coming off that win of TJ Brown, submission, and Nathaniel Woodloss and Alex Caceres at Daniel Pineda. Damn, Pineda needs a win. I can't believe I'm going to pick Elkins. I can't believe I'm going to do this, 2 joints.
Well, he's relentless, man. He's like a mini Marab. Like, he's not that level, but he just fights in that same kind of non-stop way. Like, you crack him in the face 4 times, and he's still going to come forward on you, Moss. I think I'm going to take Elkins for sure by decision.
Yeah, he's a
I don't
little
think
bigger.
he's really going to knock this dude out. But, yeah, he can take a lot of damage, and he keeps going forward.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm going to pick Elkins' decision. That's the way I'm going to. And I'm saving. All right. So that is that. Now we move into the meaty stuff. The meaty stuff. I think the main card's not bad. I don't hate it for a fight night. I don't, it's not the greatest card ever, but it's still got some interesting fights on this thing. So it's the prelims that are just trash.
You betcha.
They say Elkins by decision. Go ahead.
And you know what, Moss? Some of these fight cards, some of the fights that look like shit on paper sometimes can become just bangers and, really, really worth watching kind of thing. So we'll have to see.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good. I honestly think the main card, I think, will be very fun. I think it'll be a lot of fun fights on the main card. So, yeah, I'm not too pessimistic about the main. The prelims, the prelims are really bad. Like, that 3 female fight situation is like, dude, what are we doing?
Are they really all in a row? 3 female fights in a row?
I don't.
Wow.
You could tell they started with Despain, who's got buzz. He's juicy. This guy's a scary Cuban. Even though he looked like shit in his last fight, he's still a fun guy to look forward to. And then they just go 3 in a row on this. Like, it just, the order makes no sense at all. But
well, that's a total slap in the face to Despain if he's supposed to be so highly touted. They put him before 3 female fights.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is they know that's going to go against like the PFL. Like, is that going to line up with Francis Ngannou? I said that Despain is supposed. He reminds me of the Ngannou, like a newer version of the Ngannou, and then he looked like trash in the last fight, so that went out the window.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that's what they wanted, him to be their next Ngannou. Okay. So, let's look at this. Camp Smotherman. Cameron Smotherman versus Jake Hadley. Let's look. Would you just look at it? Just look at it. Interesting test for Kyler. Yeah, that I tell you, Kyler getting that favorite minus number is kind of crazy. We'll get to that in a second. But Smotherman versus Hadley. So Hadley is 28. He finally got that win, and he actually got me some money on that one, the Lograin fight, that blockheaded Irishman. And then we got Smotherman, who's on a 3-fight win streak, and all from Fury. So he's making his UFC debut. He did lose in the Contender Series, so he is getting a shot. Let me guess. Is this short notice? It might be a short notice one. Can anyone confirm that? Yeah, Jake Hadley's a pretty big favorite. So is Cameron coming in on short notice? Because he's not technically in the UFC. Probably. I would guess, if I had to guess. That's probably why Hadley's a big favorite too. Okay. Dangerous fight for Hadley. Fighting a guy trying to get in the UFC. Damn. Yeah.
Those guys that have something to prove, they find a way maybe sometimes to just kind of have that extra edge. So it'll be a good fight.
Yeah, they're confirming in the chat. They say it's short notice. All right. Well, that makes sense. Okay. That makes sense. Damn, that's a dangerous fight for Hadley, huh?
Yeah.
Because this guy is... So how did he lose in the Contender Series? He lost. He got knocked out by Gregorio. Knockout, split decision, and got the Anaconda. Huh. All right, I'm going to stick with Hadley. I'm going to go decision on this, but I'm a little nervous. Who are you picking on this one? Smotherman or Hadley?
Well, you know what? I'm going to give this Cameron kid a shot. He wins by decision. I mean, he's got nothing to lose, right? You know what I mean? This is the fight of his life that he needs to coming into the UFC like it is right now. So I'm going to give him a shot.
Yeah, it's kind of like he's playing on house money.
Yep, absolutely.
Huh. Damn. Hadley has been even though he won that last fight, he's not very good. Well,
no, he's not the greatest either. And I was going to say I'm not a big fan of him either. I mean, it's just, it's boring. So.
You think Hadley's boring?
Well, kind of, sort of.
Okay.
I mean, this guy's going to have a little passion, though, behind every punch and kick, and takedown. Like, he's trying to make it in the UFC, so maybe he'll make me look like a fool, and Hadley takes care of him in the first round.
He did hold his own against Cody Durden, even though he got finished. He almost submitted him. That was a pretty banger of a fight with Hadley. But Hadley's got he's got like an attitude problem.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. Let's see this next fight over here. We have the guy with one name versus Charles Johnson. Charles Johnson coming in with the favorite. Man, Charles has got this swag. He got this. It's out of nowhere, man. Charles Johnson, that Cody Durden fight, it just spun him around. Actually, no, I'm sorry. The Estevan fight. And then he went on a 3-fight win streak. Durden was before it. Damn, man. It was looking like this guy would never win another fight. And now he's on a 3-fight win streak. And the favorite. So, Sumuduraji, 28 years old, 2 losses in a row, and been submitted twice. Knocked out Gordon, Adashov. Let me see this face off. Let me take a peek. We got the skullet going. All right. We're going skullet all day. All day, all night. What do you say? Skullet? You going skullet gang? What are we doing here?
Skullet gang, yep.
Skullet gang?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to go skullet decision. Big fat decision. Damn, I was saying this is going to be exciting, but I'm picking old decision, so maybe I'm wrong. You think he knocks him out, or you think it goes the distance?
Yeah. Well, take a swing, second round KO.
Okay. This is the most dead Fuko Friday I've ever seen. Dude, I'm dealing with an injury in my fucking chest. Shut up. Leave me alone. I was going to fucking turn the screen off like an hour ago. Jay Smith. How dare you? Let's see. Johnson KO in the second? Possibly, right? He got a knockout in his last fight, right? What round was that? Johnson, he got in the third on Joshua Van. Now Van's fighting Durden. Yeah. How about you come on the show? Someone get Jay Smith on the show. I want Jay Smith to be a co-host, especially after what he pulled the last time. That's what I want. Get this guy on the program immediately. I want his head. Jeffrey James feels so alive. All right, here we go. Co-main event here. Kyler Phillips versus Rob Font. Here we go. The MMA Lab versus Rob Font. Let's save the pick. Let's look at the face-off. This is a tough test. Rob Font looking big. Oh, boy. Okay, let's look at the resumes here. Damn, plus 360 for Font. That's disrespectful. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I'm going to pick him, though, for sure.
Phillips?
By decision. Yep.
Yeah.
No, Font by decision.
Oh, Font? Okay.
Yeah.
So he lost, decision to Figueiredo, which, I mean, that was such a good performance by Davison. Figueiredo, Corey Sandhagen lost decision, but Corey laid on him, and he was injured. Phillips got a decision here. Decision, submission versus Rojo. I tell you what, Pedro Munoz, I mean, damn. Lost to Paiva by decision. I tell you, oh, man. I think Font might win this.
Yeah. Well.
Shit. Let's see what the community's going. Wow, 5% picked Font.
Holy. Perfect.
Damn, man.
That's how you move up in goat milk. When 95% of the people pick one guy and then you pick the other and it works out.
I mean, I think that plus is disrespectful.
Well, it is.
I want to go with the MMA Lab guy. You have 5'8" apiece, both hit 135, 72-inch reach versus 71.5 in orthodox. So they're pretty much identical. Font is 37, Kyler 29. So Kyler's got the youth. But I mean, 2 decisions. He does know how to win decisions.
Okay.
I'm not going to pull the trigger. Terry, you're the 5%? Yeah, I get it, but I'm not going to do it. Watch Kyler get knocked the fuck out. I'm going decision, Phillips. Damn. I thought the main card was going to be good. I'm picking all decisions. That sucks. And now we got the main event. All right, let me look at the face-off on this thing. I've been going fluffy the whole time, but let me look. Did Pereira do his backflip nonsense shit? Did he do it? Let's see. Damn, yo, this guy's yoked, man. It's crazy. Oh, it's such a good fight. This is such a good fight, man. Oh, it's a good main event. That main event is solid. This is no flyweight main event you got going on, even though the last flyweight main event was pretty good. Michel Pereira versus Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. Oh, I'm salivating. This is what I'm talking about. 6'1". Pereira looks so much bigger than him on the face-off. I guess it's the sneakers.
Yeah. He does look bigger.
Now, it's a 5-rounder. I don't think it goes the distance. Let's see.
I don't think so. The way these guys throw, Moss, there's just no way.
Yeah.
No way.
So, Fluffy coming off a submission win on Kopylov, Shabazian knockout, submission Bariul. Then you have submission, knockout wins from Pereira. I mean, this is... And these are all first-rounders. Fluffy does get hit, but he's got a chin on him. He's got a solid-ass chin. Has Michel... Let's see. DQ. That was Diego Sanchez. Oh, my God. Remember that? He's been knocked out. Dusko. Wow. Dusko fought him in a Serbian battle championship. Holy crap. You guys remember this guy? Dusko Todorovic? This guy's not even in the UFC anymore. He got knocked out by him. You know what? I'm going to say Fluffy knocks him out. I'm going to go round 3. Round 3, a Fluffy Hernandez KO. I'm locking it in. Guys. All right, let's see. 2 joints. What do you think? Who wins this one?
You know what? I think Fluffy's probably going to just knock him out, but it's such a tough pick. You know what I mean? Pereira's pretty decent too, so I'll take Pereira knockout in the second round.
Man, I love that this is a 5-round fight. I love that.
Yep.
Man, if this goes into the championship rounds and these guys are still fucking, I mean, what is this thing going to look like? It might be a bloodbath. Or it could just end in 1 round, flash knockout, and that's it. It's a wrap. So Fluffy versus Michel Pereira. Okay, so listen, the PFL is better, but the PFL meat of the card will be going on against the the UFC's prelims, so it shouldn't really conflict too much. So that's that. We'll be reacting to both of them tomorrow very early, so make sure you got your notification bell rung for that. And yeah, those are the predictions. I got to put in. Don't forget, when you do your predictions on MMAHoles.tv, make sure that you put in the tiebreakers as well. So if there's a tie, we can figure it out with the tiebreaker over here with the significant strikes for the main event. Okay, there we go. Okay, so what do we got here? It's 9:39. What do you say? How many more minutes do we want to go on this wonderful, wonderful points game? That was lackluster. I mean, Jesus, what the heck happened here? Two joints. You're just running away with this game. BB is about to lose her belt. This is craziness.
Moss, I mean, how can you throw the hate around when you and me are still on the show going and having conversations and shit, and nobody else is coming in the game? It's not our fault. It's not anybody's fault, bro.
Telling you, no one wants the smoke of the co-host. I get it, though. I do get it.
It's all good.
I do get it because, listen, not everyone has the kahunas that you have, two joints. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's nothing like that at all, Moss. Yeah, I appreciate what you're saying, but I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just,
All right, so I'll put 15 minutes on the clock. How's that sound? We'll put a little 15 on. We'll have a little discussion here.
Okay, can I have a quick leak? Can you give me 3 minutes before you start that 15?
Yeah, go ahead. Leak away.
I hope you're feeling better, Moss. Right on, bro.
Thank you. All right, so here we go. We're going to have 15 on the clock. When two joints comes in, the clock will start. And then when the clock is over, we spin the wheel. And by the way, on the wheel is we have the tank top, we got the hoodie, we got the hat, we got the T-shirt, we got the blaster box with the, you might get an autographed card on the blaster box. And then my asshole pick. It's still on the wheel. My colonoscopy, and who knows, I might even put my hiatal hernia picks on the wheel as well. We'll see how that plays out. Yes. Where's my short? Moss, where am I short? Oh, your shirt. Where's your shirt? I gotta ask Jess. Hold on. Let me see. You know what? Hold on a second. I hope Jessie's still up. She's probably not up. Hold on. If you are missing it, because Will Harris, we sent Will Harris a shirt as well, and Streamlabs didn't fucking send it. So we are currently working with Streamlabs to try to figure out that shit. But if you did not get it, remind me, Terry. Remind me in the DMs. I don't fucking know. I have no idea. I cannot wait until we send out merch that we have in-house. My cousin's going to take it over. I can't wait. I don't have to deal with third parties anymore. I can't fucking stand the third parties anymore. Stay in bed and rest tomorrow. I got to be honest, Wiz, I was actually thinking about not streaming tomorrow. Yeah, I was actually thinking about it. I haven't missed a UFC fight in 8 years. And if I could explain the pain that I'm in right now, I really shouldn't even be here right now, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. I'm a trooper, you know. I hang in there. It is what it is. But yeah, I haven't missed an event in forever. Yeah, you got CJ's hoodie. Okay, yeah. Just send us a screenshot of exactly what you wanted, and we'll double check. But Jessie, she sent all the stuff out, and then she freaking deleted what she sent out. So we'll have to reach out to them. Just take the next couple of... Well, I called my doctor today, and I said we had a plan on medication. And I called him today. I was like, let's skip that plan. Let's get this procedure done because I can't even hold my kid. It's bad. My health is in a competition. What? Listen, I'm a man of the people. I got this. I got it. Plus, I'm going to watch the fights anyway, so it might not be my best live stream tomorrow, but I'll hang in there. I'll figure it out. Hopefully tomorrow I'll wake up and feel better. Yeah, hopefully. But I don't want to fucking make this about that. You know, I goofed around about it before. It is what it is. You know, it's life. What else we got over here? Let's see. Let's see if there's anything I missed. Is there anything I missed? Let's see. Championship rounds. Let's look. Max Holloway thinks Alex Pereira has got the 2024 Fighter of the Year award in the bag already. I'm so sick of Kevin Eiley.
And you do that, and you're going to be in running for Fighter of the Year this year. You and Alex Pereira wins over Gaethje and Ilia Topuria put you right at the top of the heap, I would think.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know if they'll do that. The way Alex took fights. I mean, the fastest guy to defend his title, right?
It's crazy that he's going back down to featherweight. He looks terrible.
3 title defenses. That's a hard man to beat. I mean, every time I'm in the talks for it, somebody's having a crazy ass year. And
you guys think he's too drained? You think he's gonna get fucked up by Ilya?
I think Alex Pereira got.
Man, just stay at 155. What are we doing? Or at least try to snatch that belt back and just go right back up, vacate it. You know. All right, 2 joints. You ready? We're gonna start this clock over here. I was playing a little little Blessed Holloway. Oh man. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, 15 minutes gonna be on the clock. When the clock expires, the points game is concluded. Thank you guys. Those that have donated, thank you very much for the donations. Appreciate it. We'll be live tomorrow for 2 events.
Nice. Yeah, thanks to Kane and D-Russ for donating to get me in, so appreciate that much.
Yes, good peeps, good peeps. Ninja Choke says, damn it, I want Max to do well, so me too, man. I want Max to. Who are you rooting for, Max or Ilya?
Well, I mean, it's such a big. I think it's a bigger fight for Ilya than Max Moss, to be honest with you. I mean, Ilya really talks a real big pile of shit, and I think he's either going to back it up. And if he wins, man, I mean, sky's the limit for him. But Max is taking a lot of damage, like you said, man. You can almost kind of see it. Like, I'm no expert. When you talk to somebody, you can kind of tell if they've been around the fight game for a while, and he's one of them. So,
yeah,
I don't know. It's a tough pick, Moss. It's a tough pick.
Yeah, it's crazy. And Max is still relatively young, but yeah, he's taking a lot of shots to the dome. It's kind of crazy. He's never been finished. Yeah, it's nuts, man.
Well, he has a heart of a lion. Look what he did against Gaethje. You know, like calls him to the middle of the ring, and then they just slug it out towards the end, and then he just finishes him. Like, that's it. Like, that's monumental. Yeah. He's next level, bro. So,
you know, this footage got released of Alexander Rakic before his Magomed Ankalaev fight, and I tell you, man, this dude looks ready. Like, I'm all team Magomed, you know, saying this neckbeard's gonna fight Alex Pereira, this and that, but we might have to take a look at Rakic, man. This is a big, scary dude, and he looks great on the pads. He looks phenomenal. Right? He's hitting like a truck.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a big dude.
Look at him go. Yeah, man. I tell you, man. Both guys are boring to me, though. Ankalaev and Rakic, I don't want to see either of those guys as a champ. I mean, Pereira is the better guy as a fan. You know, who do you think would pose a bigger problem to Pereira, Ankalaev or Rakic?
Geez, I don't know. Maybe this guy right here. That, you know, it's just tough to say, Moss. I really don't know much about these other guys, so it's. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out very soon. We'll find out who's going to win that fight at least next week. Here's Ilya. What's Ilya got to say?
So maybe after this one, it could be to move up to the lightweight division. And if we still have that fake champion in the welterweight division, Bella, that's a easy one for me. And
see what I mean? Was I wrong, Moss? Was I fucking wrong?
Oh my God, this fucking guy is crazy, man.
Yep.
And what else? It's Max Holloway, the lightweight title, and the welterweight title. That would be great.
Any response to Bilal saying that he'd slap?
Wow, what's this guy, a piranha? Look at this guy's mouth.
You around if you met him in person.
Good grief.
He wants to go to the decision with me also.
Okay, Ilya, very confident. Ilya, very, very confident. Sexy Ilya Topuria. I mean, this guy This guy just walks around like his shit don't stink.
Imagine if in the fight he starts to run around inside the octagon and he didn't stop to exchange punches with me and really fight. I can take the decision to take him down whenever I want. As soon as I take that decision, I will submit him. As soon as he touched the ground, he will be submitted.
Do you feel like he has
Look at this face. Look like a scrotum with a mouth.
good submission defense?
Look, at the same time, it's like I don't want to take all the credits from Max Holloway because he demonstrated that he's a very good fighter with a lot of experience in his back. But at the same time, it's like he never faced someone like me. Never, ever. The moment when I'm going to take him
What are you talking about? He faced the greatest fighter of all time, Conor McGregor. What are you talking about?
down, if that happens, if I don't knock him out before, I don't think he's going to be able to stop my submissions. Trust me, I'm very, very good in the ground. Even I think I'm better in the ground than in the striking. Thing is that people never saw my ground game because I didn't need it in my UFC career.
Yeah, but didn't he fought that lobster. What was that guy's name? That always went for the heel hook. We should have seen your ground game against that guy. Yeah, Alias, man, this guy he's got swag. Diego Lopez versus what's his name? Volkanovski. Would you want to see that?
Wow. That'd be a heck of a fight, man. Holy shit. I never thought about that.
Yeah, it looks likely. That'd be crazy, right? Volk about to get knocked out again. Get knocked the fuck out again. Boy, oh boy. Crazy. Volk is just hang it up, bud. John Jones is looking jacked. What do we got here? This is Sarukian, another annoying fuck.
Настолько хорош, что, допустим, невозможно обыграть.
All right, thank you. Here's another guy. Shavkat Rakhmonov.
Если, я как знаю...
They don't speak English, two joints. Like, what are we going to do about this?
Well, Moss, we're not being racist, but it's pretty tough to understand somebody when you don't know what they're saying. Like, it's not being rude. It'd be the same thing for them when they would hear us talk.
English. Speak English, for God's sakes. I mean, how inconsiderate can you be?
Yeah.
Well, I guess Alex Pereira could get away with it. If he can get away with it, they could figure out a way. Tom Aspinall is at some wrestling event with his fake belt.
Unbelievable.
It's not even a real heavyweight belt. It's an interim. It's not even a real belt. I think he should be the heavyweight champion. But he's just standing there. Hey guys, check it out. This is not even this is not the belt. What do you think? Do you think that the interim belt should be like a different color or something, or should it look exactly the same as the regular belt?
It is what it's called, Moss. It's called an interim belt for a reason, I guess. And the real one's the only one that matters, actually, in my opinion. Like the BMF and all that stuff, that's all crap. That's not real.
Yeah, every time you see these guys with the interim belt, they all, that's not the real belt. I want that one,
Yeah, exactly.
But, yeah, that's him. Here's Ngannou getting punched by some chick. Was that a guy?
Moss.
I think it's not a guy, is it?
What are we doing here? What is that?
Got tits.
Is that a woman or a guy?
What is that thing?
That's a woman.
Right? Is that a tranny or something? Who is that? Who is this chick? Oh, my God. Is that Rosie O'Donnell on steroids?
Be funny if she missed and slipped down about a half a foot and shot him right there, kicked or punched him right in the nads.
What is that thing? I don't know what the fuck that is. Do you guys know what that is? Punching Francis in the stomach.
Yeah, what is this, Moss? Where are you getting these clips from, bro? Like, we don't even know who's punching in Ngannou.
I can't show the Mike Perry thing, unfortunately. Here's Max Holloway looking like he has AIDS.
I love Gaethje, man. So seeing him go down like that is kind of tough because I respect the shit out of him. Not a lot of guys would accept the call, and he did, especially how in that moment he went for it. Because I knew if the moment was reversed, he would have gave me the moment. So what an animal, But my favorite clip from all that night is not even me knocking him out or screaming over. It's of Ilia Topuria looking lost, like he don't know where he was. He didn't even know if he was in human dimension. So. I mean, it's cool.
That's pretty funny.
Holy.
Yeah, it looked like Ilya didn't. He was just like, oh, yeah. He did look lost out there. Wow, I wonder what that was about. He was upset.
Well, it's a given. He's like Ilya's super conceited and into himself, Moss. Super easy to figure out. But when his fighters that he wants to win loses, this is what he has. He has no emotion. Like that's what it is. He's weird.
Yeah, he's a fucking weird.
I mean, it's cool, you know. Having the title is awesome, but the BMF is not a title. The BMF is something that the fans.
It's a joke. It doesn't even.
And the people and your peers put you in, you know. And this guy is like this whole time him and.
Well, at least Max is. He's realistic about the BMF, saying what it is, you know. I like Max, man. He's a good dude.
Whatever his fans is like harassing me and saying even telling me like put up my title. I'm like, bro, I have no choice. I mean, you gotta have that talk with Dana White and Hunter. If they really wanted it, they would have did it, buddy. So you're talking to the wrong guy. You know, you're not talking. This guy, I have no say of when the hell I can put that thing up. You know, and it's from your peers. It's from people. You know, if you're over there buying your own BMF belt, that's kind of weird mentality, bro. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Makes sense.
KHAMZAT. Wrestling with 2024 Olympic gold medalist. Let's see how this plays out. Well, how big is this guy? This guy looks tiny. What the fuck? I smash everybody. Even little man that wins gold medal. Hit him with the ghillie. I smash everybody. How big is this guy? He doesn't look that big, though. Is that Henry Cejudo? Okay.
Looks like the guy that was punching Ngannou in the stomach.
Yo, look at the size of it. Is this real? This is not real. They're saying this is KHAMZAT? Bro, what the fuck? That's not real. Yeah, I'm looking at KHAMZAT here. You don't look like that. Bro's going to walk into the... There's no fucking way that's real. Bobby Knuckles is in trouble if that's real. What the fuck?
Oh, those kids in their computer graphs, Moss. You never know what's going on.
What do you think about Cowboys? Oh, here's Ian.
Oh, God.
What's up, everyone? So, I'm coming on to let everybody know, keep everybody in the loop, and keep everyone updated because it matters.
He looks like he smells like cheese, right? Doesn't he look like he smells like stinky cheese?
Jeez.
I think he's got a cheese smell to him. What do you think?
He's just different. He's just one of those different fighters, man. It's just he's really not relative. I mean, I don't know. He's just out there, dude.
A month ago, I was offered a fight with Colby Covington. It took me all of 20 seconds to respond to the email saying, yes, I'm in. A month later, we've still got no response from Colby. He's avoiding me like the plague, and there's one reason, and one reason only this fight isn't happening, and his name's Colby Covington.
Oh, boy. I tell you what, Colby ducking him is hilarious. It's pretty funny. Like, man, Colby don't want that smoke. He don't want it. What's Colby doing? Who's he going to fight? Who's he going to fight? What's going on? What's up with Colby? He's going to wait until he's 50? Like, what's happening?
I don't know what's going on with him. He's turned into a McGregor. Like, when's the last time he's fought, Moss? Like over a year and a half ago or something
but at
like
least
that?
McGregor won a championship. Colby never did anything. Like, he won the interim, then trotted that thing around, and he was all talk. Like, everything he did was talk. That was it. It sucks, man. I wish, man up and fight one of these young guns coming up. Where you talked all that shit to Ian Gary. Fight the dude. Like, what are we doing? Shut him up. Yeah. Fight him.
That's
you know?
it.
Colby beating in Ian Gary and pounding his face in, like grinding him and beating the fuck out of him. Like, that would be a massive W for Colby. The problem is, if he loses, Colby will never hear the end of it. If the cuck beats Covington, So I guess the risk is too high for the reward. Higher than the reward. Anyway, we got 2 minutes and 34 seconds left in the points game. And it looks like Two Joints going to run away with this thing. 25 points to the Joints. You can go Blind Beauty, who won last week with 5 points. The Mystical Hernia, or JBM, or Aaron, all goose eggs. And we got a bunch of empty spots. I'm telling you, man, this points game is number one bullshit.
This is number one bullshit.
This is pretty rare, boss. Just kind of everything happens at once. Your hernia's trying to take over your life. And
I'm telling you, Two Joints, this is it. The Fuko Friday is dead. That's it. We're going to move on. There's going to be a new show. No, the last Fuko Friday was actually fire. Actually, it was pretty good with Blind Beauty. It was pretty good. But you know what? Listen, it is what it is. It happens.
yeah, once in a while you get a dud, Moss. That's the way it goes.
That's right. Listen, well, the whole stream, all I was thinking is, like, how the hell am I going to fucking fix this pain? That's all I could think about. So I got a minute 40 seconds to try to figure it out some more. But yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. And tomorrow we'll have the fights for PFL UFC Vegas number 99 going down tomorrow. And the chat has PFL in the lead now, 56%. 56%. Wow. That surprises me. Picking PFL. PFL might take over. Take over now. That's it. UFC's dead.
Well, you said everything starts kind of early tomorrow, Moss?
Yeah. Shit, man. Yeah. Literally, like, 12 hours.
Oh,
I
wow.
gotta get rolling. Schedule the stream. Do a lot of fun stuff. Yeah. All right, guys. 1 minute. That's it. The clock is about to expire. Two Joints is looking to become and new on FoF Friday. Here we go. The wheel's going to be spun very, very soon. And thank you guys for stopping by. We got the predictions in for both PFL and UFC. We actually accomplished a lot tonight.
Well, thanks a lot for sticking through with your shit there, Moss. And I'm not, like I said, inflating your ego, but I've had that before, and it just kind of sucks. But it'll go away, man. So, but it's thanks for sticking out the program, and all these people watching, they appreciate it. So
I appreciate you guys stopping by for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's I can't wait until this thing is gone. I can't wait, man. I called up the doctor. I'm like, whatever procedure, I don't know, fucking put some duct tape around my esophagus. I don't know what you got to do, but let's do this. So yeah, we'll find out about that. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Two Joints gets it done. And new Blind Beauty. It was short-lived, but you got an extra week out of it because we did Karate Combat last week. So here we go. Let's put Two Joints up on the belt. We'll spin the wheel. Let's go, baby. Two Joints is the winner. Congratulations, Two Joints. You got yourself the belt again. And D-Rest was the man to get it done for you. Let's go over here to the wheel. Let's see what we got. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. All right, here we go. We'll put Two Joints over here. Fix this up. Okay. There it is. Two Joints. All right, get ready to spin this puppy over here. Okay, so we got the tank top. We got the T-shirt. We got the hoodie. We got the hat. We got the blaster box. And then we have the a-hole pick. Two Joints. Oh, my God. Watch out. Don't get that stinky pick. Whatever you do, don't get it. Here we go. Good luck.
Right on. Here we go. Hopefully it's something nice and light because the customs game has gone up in postal service and stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Kelly wants the a-hole pick. She's saying, please, 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 a-hole pick. Oh, my God. No way. No way. Yeah! What?
Oh, shit.
Woo!
You know what, Moss? You can go ahead and keep that. You can frame it up. I don't want that.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh my God, this is probably the best thing that's on this wheel. It's literally the inside of my colon. I mean, this is phenomenal. Two Joints. I mean, this is a one of a kind.
Well, I'll save you a bunch of oxygen, buddy. That thing's perfect for the bonfire. So the good news about me winning it tonight is that it's off the wheel now, so you can put something else on there. So it's a win-win for everybody tonight. Like, you don't have to send me that. I don't
Look at this. You're gonna get it, Two Joints. The inside of my colon. Oh my God, it's glorious. This is the cleanest colon you'll ever find. No polyps, and it's all yours, Two Joints. Look at that. See, you guys should have became co-hosts tonight. You could have had this. Now Two Joints is gonna get this. See, I mean, I'm telling you, one day it's gonna be worth a lot of money.
No, I'm okay, Moss. Save the stamp. I'm good.
You're going to be putting that on eBay, And you're going to become, like, the money that you're going to get from that, the bidding is going to go through the roof. People could be like, oh, my God, is that Mystic Moss's fucking colon? So there you go, Two Joints. Congrats. How do you feel?
Okay.
Fitting, considering I'm fucking dying from this hernia. So there you go. You got the inside of my colon. It's a perfect ending to the stream. Thank you, Two Joints. Any last words to the peeps?
No, it was definitely interesting for sure. And I'm sure next Friday, because there's some decent fights coming up, we'll have a much better show. And hopefully you get better, Moss. And that's pretty much it. So.
All right. Well, thank you, Two Joints. Congrats, champ. There he is, the Two Joints coming in on a FoF Off Friday extravaganza. Yes. Oh, that's so glorious. What a way to end, huh? Okay. So, I want to thank everyone for stopping by. Apologies for my lack of enthusiasm. Hopefully, I feel better tomorrow. We'll see you on the stream for tomorrow. It's going to be 10 hours, 12 hours away. So, we'll do a little PFL. I got to find out when the main card starts. They say it starts at 10 a.m. I don't know if I want to do the entire prelims because that would be torture. So, I want to do the main card of the PFL, react to the UFC as well. So, make sure you got the notification bell rung, all that fun stuff. And, yeah. You need to frame and autograph that colon before you send it. I'll send a nice signature on there. To Two Joints, best wishes. All the best. Wonderful, wonderful. And then, yeah, you could put on your wall. It'd be phenomenal. When we become rich and famous, you're going to be very happy that you got that colon. I'm telling you. Got the inside of Mystic Moss. All right, guys. Thank you for sticking through this. I'll see you tomorrow. And don't be an a-hole, be an MMA-hole. And if you get your bets, mybookie.ag. The MMA-Holes is the code. MMA-Holes. Get your bets in. Good luck, everyone. Good night.